Hello, nerds. It's us, the Trycons.
Happy birthday, Nick.
God damn it! You know what?
Happy birthday, Nick.
When I personally flew to America to destroy your monitor, I thought maybe I would succeed in not being given a happy birthday, Nick, just once.
Wait, this is your hammer?
Yes, it's monogrammed.
You naive crumpet.
What did I do to deserve this? Nothing, I tell you.
Well,
Nothing.
I mean, there's the hammer in my monitor.
Okay, other than the hammer in your monitor, what have I done to deserve this?
Well, by the way, I managed to stop him renting an actual backhoe. You're welcome, Iris.
Oh, not to ruin the
Sorry?
viewer experience for anybody watching
I
the
stopped him
visuals, but
renting an actual backhoe. You're welcome, Iris.
I've just noticed all of the parts that I've missed coloring in Inoltrare. Oh, they're glaring at me now.
Yeah, I'm
I
starting to
can't
think
see
you should
anything.
never let an artist see their own work.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. See, it's representative of Inoltrare being a bit half-baked.
Oh, wow. Wow. Just because Fee's not here to beat you up for saying that.
He doesn't beat people up. In fact, you have bullied people the most out of this party.
Are you, what? Really?
impressive.
Like, despite all those backstory bits where I was getting bullied massively? You know what? Hurt people, hurt
I'm
people,
sorry,
okay?
I'm sorry, Nick, that's lore, not plot. It doesn't count.
God damn it! Everyone's chosen violence today, and I don't know why.
Also, you know, Utri threw the flower. You're the one who decided to try to cast a fire spell.
Yeah, that's fine. I was a kid. Still am.
This isn't Inoltrare talking, it's Nick.
Shut up.
true.
I've had no sleep. Why is all this bullying happening? It's Christmas. Sorry, Baboonmas.
Speaking of no sleep, what's today's adventure about?
Yeah, bro.
Don't know. Who's GM? Is it? Oh wait, is it Pixel or Iris who's GMing today? Sorry.
Oh no, it's your turn.
It's me. Let me just reach for my booklet of Alana's.
How did I also miss bits on Capulet's sash?
Well, if it's my turn, I'd better start GMing something then. Also, everyone, hey, check it out! I've got a PNG tuber now. Thanks for
It's
that.
true. This was the work of one Goblin Hellion. I almost just did exclamation mark Goblin Hellion. Let's do a shout out. There we go. Theoretically, that's worked. There we go.
I can't have a PNG tuber model of any of my characters because my microphone constantly acts like I'm talking all the time, so their mouth would be agape as I'm saying nothing.
I mean, we can fix that sometime. It'll just take a moment.
I don't think we could.
I mean-
it's been an issue for years.
Oh no, it's easy.
I mean,
I've never gotten around to help you for that.
On both Video Tube Mini and PNG Tuber Plus, you're able to independently set the gate for that.
Yep.
I'm not committed enough to run a program about it.
No, I mean that's just the regular program for running the PNG Tuber.
It's Baboonmas.
Yes. So, obviously, Baboonmas is of course that very special time of year on Aetos, when Father Baboonmas throws baboons down upon the world to punish the naughty and generally punish the nice as well.
It's unclear why he does it.
It's because he's Nick's character from a previous campaign and Nick's just like that.
Yeah.
But we don't know that, God.
I can't deny that. I am just like that.
But yes, of course, since I'm GMing, I have to run with this piece of lore, so let's begin. The scene is set, of course, on Baboonmas Eve. There's a crisp layer of snow around Korakii. It's full of footprints some which have already been filled in by the light dusting that covers. Snowmen abound. The snowball fights have ceased because everyone has returned to their homes to hunker down and stay safe that night before celebrating in the morn with a feast, reveling over their survival of the night. And on this lovely evening, well, let's just remind everyone who you are and who you're playing. So, Utri, what are you doing tonight? Iris, who are you playing and what are you doing tonight?
Spoilers.
Sorry, what?
Who are you playing and what are you doing tonight?
Oh, I said spoilers
What-
because
what-
Bree said Utri's name first. We know the answer to the
Fantastic.
first question. This is going great.
Why would anybody watch
yeah.
the fucking fireplace on Netflix over this? It boggles the mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing as Utri Kalaria, an elven girl of a mixed reputation in the city, and she's spending her night reveling in her victory over in the snowball matches. Nobody beat her.
Indeed.
She is the snowball champion.
Indeed.
Deeply regretting not taking them.
And how many rocks did she put in her snowballs?
This year, she put none. It's an improvement.
She'll make it onto, well, but Father Baboonmas doesn't really have a naughty and nice list as much as a baboon list and everyone's on it, but moving on. Pixel, who are you playing and what are they doing right now?
I'm Pixel Podium, and I'm playing the cowardly card from the last Baboonmas special, and I'm wondering when one of these things is actually going to happen on Baboonmas and not just Baboonmas Eve. I'm Pixel Podium. I'm playing Capulet, the 2-foot-tall mycelial agent of Petrichor. And I suppose Capulet doesn't really have much of any experience with Baboonmas. So Capulet's just doing as she usually does in the cult headquarters.
Sleeping?
Training.
Which mostly involves sleeping, doesn't it?
No. Her mentor is Saw Snapdragon.
We've only ever
That's
seen
fair.
her sleeping at this car. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I believe you on this one.
She needs to, at some point, kill Fee if the situation ever arises. Have to be trained.
Okay. And of course, Nick, who are you playing tonight and what are they doing?
So tonight I'm going to be playing Alana, and she's currently running a long bar. No, I'm playing Inoltrare, the 11-year-old dwarven wizard. I'm very, very smart, but not very wise. Inoltrare is currently making up a cheese board that he's going to share with his mentor Felix, who is asleep. Training, sorry,
Nick, you couldn't
training.
I'm sorry, Nick. You couldn't play Alana even if you wanted to. She has to spend all Baboonmas Eve getting ale off of the roof of the guild headquarters.
Like
She
a
used the
broom.
city funds to procure a cannon to shoot down Father Baboonmas.
That is a quest we should run sometime.
Yeah.
Ao's attempt to shoot down
Yeah.
Father Baboonmas.
Yeah, if only there was a member of the Guild of Icons who specialised in somehow getting onto roofs and other high places.
Sadly, she's dead.
Yeah. Sad story.
Hmm.
Well, anyway. We open. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Is everyone sitting comfortably?
No.
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 Oh, that won't do. Grab a cocoa. Make sure your seat's nice and fluffy, has a cushion on it.
Alright, I'll be
I
back
don't
in
have
like
a
10
blanket.
minutes.
We open as Fee enters the Trycon Tower. All her friends and Felix are there.
Nice.
Everyone, I don't remember walking in here. What's going on?
For some reason, Fee has real godly essence about them.
Did you, do that thing, like, you know, when you need to go to the toilet and you go and you open the door and you walk in and you're like, why am I here? Did you do that? Do you need the toilet?
I could have sworn I was about to help my father prepare Baboonmas dinner, but the next thing I knew, I was here.
Why Baboonmas dinner? It's
Had a-
Baboonmas Eve.
Had a very important task ahead of them, as did all of their friends. Are you hearing that voice?
Are we hearing that voice?
Inoltrare felt uncertain, but in his heart, he considered the voice might know more than him.
Felix, are you doing something with the prestidigitations? Or the messages? The sendings?
Felix lay sleeping, happily unaware that, Utri was plotting something horrific as she stood over him.
It's not horrific, it's just a whoopee cushion. Look, in like 5 minutes, he's going to fall over onto his side, and when he does, boom, whoopee cushion.
If you want, we could fill the whoopee cushion with custard.
But then it wouldn't make the funny noise.
Oh, yeah. I just like making custard.
Meanwhile, Capulet, of course, had to put her differences aside, but ally with her nemesis, V, knowing that their mission was an important one.
Nemesis? I thought you two were best friends.
What exactly gave you that impression?
Like, you're
What's we
always
doing
hugging
here?
Fee.
Wait, I
cold
thought we were
grappling.
friends.
And then there was that like nice little heartfelt speech you were giving during the Crimson Stain.
I don't recall any such thing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Inoltrare was there as well.
Is this like when we interrupt you when you're training and you insist that you weren't sleeping?
You know what, Nick? When your character is able to use a battle axe, attack with a battle axe twice in one round, then you can talk to me about training and sleeping.
Oh, creepy voice, what's your deal? Why are you here?
I'm only the narrator of this story, and you do not need to pay me any heed, and I would ask you not to break the fourth wall.
Oh, I'm paying you all the heed. Me and you, we have beef now.
Which one of these walls is the fourth one? Because I think you only really have a risk from Utri breaking walls.
I mean, technically you only have one wall. It's a large circular building.
I guess, yeah.
It's one continuous wall all the way around.
Yeah.
Boys, I have a suggestion. I think this scene needs to be darker, grittier, the shadows more intense. Wait, I've got an idea. Okay, Utri, if you just dim that light over there.
So quick to conspire with enemies, aren't you?
How do you dim a candle? It's on or off. How do you? I don't know what to do here.
I think there's one of those like grating things you can put in front of it so it's not giving off as much light.
Maybe give me a moment. Oh.
Wait.
Inoltrare broke the
Mysterious
candle.
voice. Wait, which of us is the protagonist? Am I like a sidekick or?
I cast prestidigitation and snuff out the candles.
The room is now dark.
I can't see anything now. Well, I can.
There you go, Fee. I now can't see anything.
Yeah.
Do dwarves not have dark vision?
Oh wait, yeah, I'm a dwarf. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Everyone with dark vision can see that Fee is making their cloak of billowing billow.
Oh, that looks cool. Why do we even light candles? Like, all of us can see fine, right?
Miss Clatcher's display of excessive edginess irritated their friends. However, they had to remain a cohesive group for the task ahead of them.
I think that narrator's lying, because I'm not irritated.
Am I irritating you?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey, boys, I think you're being a bit presumptive there.
I'm not sure I like this voice.
And Sophie, who had recently failed to show up for supper, was punished, forced to help their father prepare for Baboonmas dinner the next day, and was so absent. And you all just blink and Fee's gone.
Oh, that doesn't seem good.
I hope that they've gone back to their home, because we only really have this narrator's word for it, and the narrator's already been wrong, like, about a couple of things, so...
Capulet turns her arm into a battle axe.
So, with the candle relit,
I cast Mage
and the
Armor.
candles lit again, the group had to come together to understand the baboon attack this evening must be repelled, and so they must leave the warmth and safety of their comfortable Trycon Tower and brave the evils of this world.
I'm sorry. The what attack? What's attacking us?
Utri, playing dumb as usual. You full well, but wish to be exposited to you by her friends.
No. I'm asking you, Miss Narrator.
That is not my name, and you do not know that I exist. I'm the narrator.
I mean, you just said you're the narrator. How is that not your name?
It's more of a title. Now,
Okay, then what is your name?
my name is not important.
I know,
How
important.
exactly,
important.
I'm
How exactly are we supposed to exposit You're not very good at narrating.
And so Capulet tripped over and fell. Capulet, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it.
I dive to catch Capulet.
Dexterity.
I ready to
14?
actually cast housekeeping to clean up any mess that Capulet makes.
I'll say you can have advantage because Utri is trying to catch you.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, you honestly, as the narrator says this, you honestly feel like you're about to fall. You suddenly feel your foot give. Wait, Capulet has feet. You feel your foot give way. Almost like the ground just suddenly becomes extremely slippery, and you almost feel yourself falling, but you just manage to sort of catch yourself just in time.
I can't believe that Bree has the audacity to use subtle spell grease on us.
I could cast real grease for
Okay,
you.
well this narration thing you've been doing, it's been real fun, but we're not leaving this tower. And if she walks up to the door and she latches the lock.
Unfortunately, of course, an ill wind prevented this. Make me a dexterity save, Utri, as the door is suddenly blown open by a strong gust of wind.
We love refusing the call to adventure on this tabletop role-playing game show.
13.
Why do you think I chose this check? Not quite good enough, I'm afraid. The door just suddenly blows open, and you just try to dive back, but it just catches you for 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Utri, are you okay?
Oh, I will be. Oh, I will be once I get my hand on this woman. Whoever she may be.
An ill
Okay.
wind blew into the Trycon Tower as the sound of baboon screams
Ah!
echoed in the distance. They knew in their hearts they must go out and capture the wayward baboons, for only then could Baboonmas be saved and the mystery solved.
What mystery? You never set up a mystery.
Narrator, I think maybe you should be talking to like a zookeeper. We're just children.
It's a mystery, you're supposed to solve it.
Okay, yeah, but like, where's the hook? Where's the setup?
What exactly is strange about this scenario? I thought the entire point of this holiday was that baboons are everywhere.
Why do we even call it a holiday? It's like a nightmare situation.
Oh, it's because if you're not horrible, the baboons give you gifts.
I've never
so
had a
they
gift from a
realised-
baboon. I'm not horrible, am I?
I mean, if you're lucky, most of the time they just throw poop.
I don't know. You do hang around with that fee.
Why do the baboons
So
hate all
they-
the poor kids? If it gave all the gifts to the poor kids, we'd probably be a lot less poor and we'd be doing a lot better, but for some reason only the rich kids get all the toys. What's happening?
And suddenly, the AO Dunwich radicalization begins. You too will hate Baboonmas.
Christmas, baby's first class consciousness experience.
Says Inoltrare, who in his pockets he currently has 350 GP of gems.
And so, in their hearts of hearts, the Trycons realised that if they didn't begin doing something about the baboon problem soon, Inoltrare's cheese would be doomed.
Wait, what? Okay, we gotta go. Go on, everyone, we gotta deal with it.
No, Inoltrare,
Utri
don't fall for
realised-
her lies. Okay.
And Utri realised that the only way to truly atone would be to save the city from baboons. And Capulet realised the key to determining fees, guilt or innocence, and squaring their consideration of whether they consider them a friend or an enemy surely lay in the battle with baboons.
Okay, now you're just getting desperate. But we gotta go. We gotta go after Inoltrare. Come on, Capulet.
Egbert, I think I saw some atonement in there.
Glad you got the reference.
I've run
Come
out
on,
into the
Capulet.
street.
We at least gotta go. We gotta go after
So-
Inoltrare.
I don't take
And so the
orders from
Trycon-
you, and I don't take orders from mysterious voices who aren't showing themselves.
Come here, rabid
Ooh, she picks
baboons.
Utri picks up Capulet.
How much bite damage does a mushroom do?
And so,
I mean,
saddled on
it's
her mighty
obviously
steed,
zero. I'd obviously do it by the scruff of your neck.
Capulet continued in hot pursuit with behind their wayward friend Inoltrare, who was stricken with terror at the doom that would have soon befall his cheese.
I hope you don't have rabies.
The three of them realised they had a choice of where to go. For many places were infested with baboons, but some would reveal more clues than others. They had the choice of the marketplace commercial centre of the city. The Guild of Icons, the lair of the wicked Ao Dunwich. The outskirts of the city, bordering on forest. The city lake. A lovely place to swim, but not in the winter. And of course, the forlorn Church of Morian. Dark and foreboding.
I'm scouring through my memory of who in the Sundered City really hates AO, and unfortunately, of course, with the Guild of Icons arc, it's most people. But like, who specifically would be going like the evil AO Dunwich? Is it grounded?
It doesn't feel like we have particularly much choice, considering that you've been telling us everything we're doing.
I mean, it sounds like we got plenty of choices. We go to a nice lake. We could go. You know, I heard you all have a history with this Dunwich lady. I've never met her.
Also, Nick, hate to point it out, but one of Ao Dunwich's people who hates her the most right now would be Raynar Buckleaf.
Oh God! Can you imagine Raynar Buckleaf as the narrator? Oh, it'd be horrible. It'd be fantastic, but horrible.
Yeah. I mean, he'd
Wait,
be
no.
roasting all of your fashion choices right now.
I know who the villain of this is. The one person in all of Korakii who would most capitalize on the capitalism of Baboonmas. Amon Davis Dupree.
Davis Dupree. Yeah. Let's hear your Texan, Bree.
Yal?
Perfect.
Yal?
At least 7 notes. At least 7.
I feel like y'all are insulting me.
Texas is a really cool place. I wish it was real.
I think maybe we should go and see Ao Dunwich. Like Utri says.
It's the only place that has a person that they mentioned.
Yeah, and she might be able to help us track down the baboons, because, like, she's an adventurer, right?
Also, I do gotta admit, like, the people at the Church of Morian, they get really weird around Baboonmas time. I don't know why.
Oh. Well, you're like Ao. She loves Baboonmas. She spent it with us like was it last year or the year before?
It was the year before last year.
It was too many years ago.
And so our heroes made haste to the headquarters of the Guild of Icons. Its visage covered it in a layer of fine snow, as all the heroes had gone back to their rented accommodations or returned to their undestroyed hometowns for the winter.
And obviously we're using the sewer shortcut together.
And as they arrived through the plumbing, they found themselves in an eerie quiet, as the hall seemed suspiciously empty.
I'm gonna hide behind Utri. It feels weird, but I'm gonna do it.
They realised the only person present right now would not be the quiet wisdom of the Owlin gargoyle, nor the cheerfulness of the orange tiefling grounded, but the cold miserlings of Ao Dunwich.
Probably because they live in different countries.
A trifling detail.
Narrator, do you have like a grudge against Ao Dunwich?
In the distance, fight me, Gar. I got this cannon just for you.
You're strapped to the top of the building like Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump, screaming into the baboon wind.
All adventurers are meddlesome fools, and I do not deign to dignify them.
Yeah, but like, the others are like Gargoyle and Grounded are adventurers as well, and you called Gargoyle wise, and I've not seen Gargoyle do anything wise at all, to be honest, when in all of my interactions with him. But then you know, you said cheerful about Grounded, but those are both positive things, and then when you got to Ao, you said a lot of bad things.
Yeah, you said miserly. What does that even mean?
Like, Gargoyle got kidnapped by an obviously evil train baron one time.
I like how you take away is that Hugo Frong is a train baron.
I mean, he does have. He controls 100% of the trains on Aetos, doesn't he?
Sorry, a movie executive. A movie executive.
No, he's a movie producer.
Yes. An obviously evil movie producer tricked Gargoyle and you called him wise. But Ao has only ever been nice to us and offered us advice, and you're going about how she's evil.
And so they proceeded to try and confront the wicked Eowden witch.
Yeah, you keep saying it like that. That's what we mean.
Though in their childhood naivety, they had trusted the so-called authorities of this city. They proceeded through the halls of the headquarters. It was quiet. Too quiet.
Boom, the cannon goes off.
It's really quiet in here. Is it normally this quiet? When we were
With
last
so many
at the Guild
people
of Icons?
disappearing so constantly in this city, I highly doubt that I trust any of the authorities.
Well,
Okay.
I guess.
Inoltrare, since you've been here, but I don't believe Utri or Capulet have been here before.
No.
Nope.
Could you give me a investigation check then, please?
Which ability?
Oh, wisdom.
Okay.
No, wait, sorry, intelligence.
Intelligence investigation. Is this around research?
I'll allow it.
Hooray! A D4 for research. Wonderful. We'll calculate what bonuses. Okay, so +7 plus a D4. That's good because I rolled a natural 3. 12.
All right. So, last time you were here, you of course, taking the opportunity, looked through every book you could find, even though you're reading, and in the hopes you'd find a spell book. And although this was fruitless, you do realise, as you're walking through the corridors, that there's something very wrong about the books here now, although you can't put your finger on it.
The books don't seem really right, but maybe, I don't know, maybe Ao bought more of them, or, I don't know, poured alcohol on them.
Objection, Inoltrare can put his finger on the books.
I reach out and I put my finger on one of the books just to prove the narrator wrong.
This was a figure of speech, of course, though Inoltrare was perfectly capable of coming in physical contact with the books.
Does
Wait,
a
I didn't see
figure
that, did
made
I?
out of speech come into existence?
I'm half wondering if I can roll a portent for the narrator at this point.
I'll say yes, because the narrator, despite their insistence otherwise, is clearly a character.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not doing it right now. I might need it, but...
Yeah, although if they necessarily roll, that's another question entirely.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, maybe we should find Ao as soon as we can, because something's not right here. Although I don't know what.
Can you detect any form of scrying magic?
I'll try. No, actually.
Utri's going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual
Oh wait, yeah, no, I can
looking
cast it as a
around.
ritual. I forgot. Yeah, I didn't have it prepared, but it's a ritual, so I can cast it without having it prepared.
It's a good thing at least someone here is useful.
I will
she doesn't
compete with
actually know
Utri
she's
in casting Detect Magic now.
She doesn't actually know she's like casting a spell. She's just like looking around it. Just kind of like after 10 minutes, it kind of happens.
When I stare hard enough at things, sometimes I see an outline.
That's generally how she sees it.
Yeah. I mean,
She doesn't believe in her own magic. She thinks that when she lights things on fire, it's because she's just punching them super hard.
Hey, watch where you're stepping. I gotta put this cheese in exactly the right place.
I mean, it works if you stare at the light long enough.
If you stare at the sun for 10 minutes, you gain blind sense.
Sorry, I was just looking over
yeah.
here. I gotta give this place a good look through.
Yeah, everyone has inspiration
detect that.
by now, by the way, just so you can mark it down.
Hey, nice.
But yeah, you know what? Could you both just quickly roll me give me a quick Arcana roll to see who finishes casting Detect Magic first, please?
What
Sure.
ability?
That's unfair.
Whatever
That's unfair.
whatever your spell casting modifier is. Stat is.
Okay. That is a 22 for me.
That is a 19.
Oh, it's
Okay.
close.
Yep. So in Inoltrare, while Utri is just intentionally staring at everything, you're carefully laying out your cheese, and the spell fires off. And
Wait, Nick, what was your raw roll?
My raw roll. Oh, I moved it. Hang on. It was a 17, I think. Hold on, I can deconstruct it. I have +7, so it must have been 16? 15?
Yeah, I mean, he said he's deconstructing his ritual. Utri wins.
Checkmate. Okay, but anyway, sorry.
okay.
Continue on.
The spell goes off, and Inoltrare, what you see is you sort of see there's a bit of a few different schools of magic going on, a bit of illusion, a bit of transmutation, and it's all just sort of, for want of a better word, it's sort of a haze. It's sort of fluctuating in, spiking in places. It's almost as if parts of the world are being constantly sort of updated from what changed and updated by magic, which then recedes and lets inertia take over again.
Huh. A little...
Because you rolled over a 22, over a 20, I'll also tell you that you do sort of get the feeling this is the kind of thing it'll take something like a wish spell, and even that would only just warp reality once. But this appears to be sort of warping reality constantly in many, many different ways.
What kind of
It's
person would
practically
cast
divine
wish
magic.
more than once? Wait. I'm going to take out this little stone that I have in the shape of an orb, and I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to spend a charge. Oh, hold on. First of all, I'm going to roll a portent. 14! Utri, you can have a 14 on your next die roll.
Awesome.
I've been playing too many games with Keith. 22 and 19 sounded so low.
The beauty, the absolute beauty of bounded accuracy. Right, yeah, I need an intelligence save, please, from the narrator,
Ooh, this is interesting.
as I'm using the moon-tainted orb stone to learn, to ask you 3 questions about the creature's intentions.
Okay, so that's just an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
We're sure that the narrator has stats.
That's 24.
Oh yeah, that beats me. All right, I don't get any questions, but it was worth it. It was worth a try. I've never used the moon-tainted orb stone before because I'd forgotten to write it on my sheet.
Yeah, that was a very good idea.
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Something very weird is going on here. Like, reality is changing constantly. I think it might have something to do with this narrator, but I can't get a read on anything. Also, like, I'm a little worried that the narrator knows that now we know about it, so what's gonna happen there?
Oh,
Wait, you see the
Utri?
reality changing too? Oh, I thought that was just me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Utri, in addition, like, Inoltrare obviously had the knowledge to interpret what he saw, but you also have something he doesn't. Experience of what it's like to exist outside of time.
Muscles.
And while that's not quite what's going on, it's very similar in the way you see the world changing around you. And since you know that's involved some sort of divine magic, you can sort of infer that's probably what's going on here.
I think this may be the work of Father Time.
What
My
are
arch
you talking
nemesis.
about?
Father Time, my arch nemesis. It's a long story. Like, I think it was like last year when we had to save Baboonmas. You weren't actually there for that adventure. I'm sorry. We'll invite you next time.
Let's not make any promises we can't necessarily keep.
Yeah. I believe Inoltrare wouldn't have actually remembered that adventure.
Nope, only Utri, because Utri is wearing
What?
the time bracelet.
Hey, what are you talking about, Utri? We never did anything last Baboonmas. We just kind of stayed home and had a nice meal.
Utri, the only one who remembered this adventure, shivered in fear at the possibility that this old foe had returned at last.
Narrator, what do you mean by the only one who remembers this adventure? It didn't happen.
But this
True.
paled against the threat posed by the baboons that had come to make Ao pay for her many, many sins.
Baboons! I had to hunt down the baboons so I could save my cheese. We're on the right track.
Okay, you all hear a slight scratching sound, and something that they actually, you know what? You can all give me a perception check.
Oh,
to
a record
sort of
scratch.
get
That's
more
never
info.
good.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh boy, that's perception with what stat?
Oh, wisdom, please.
I'm rolling -1 because Capulet's not very perceptive or insightful.
Plus one for me.
Ha, that's an 8.
That's a 12.
It's a nat 1 for 2.
Incredible.
Capulet's not very perceptive or insightful.
Yeah. You can hear a sound, but you can't really tell what it is. You just have a vague idea that it's somewhere ahead.
Inoltrare looks in the opposite direction.
Huh? Which way?
Inoltrare, his senses more suited as they were to having his nose buried in a book, could not take the lead, so the honour fell to one of the others.
Well, I can perceive it, so I shall move towards it.
Capulet bravely strode on, despite her small stature.
What did you say?
And
She called you short.
before her was a door.
Capulet's going to look. Are there any beams on the ceiling?
Yep,
Make
Samus
one if
Aran
you'd
is just
like.
jumping around up there, shooting at things.
I ready
Capulet's going to. Capulet's going to jump up to one of the beams near the ceiling and land on it and try to see if she can, if the narrator's voice at least gets a little louder.
Okay, roll me perception.
I don't think the narrator's hiding in the rafters, Utri.
That's an 11, and that's not Utri.
To Capulet.
You don't see anything around here.
That's just my nat 1 perception check in action.
Infuriated by the sudden notion that she might be short, Capulet decided to fix this, failing to realise, of course, that she was merely high up, not taller.
It's gonna land back down and break the door with her battle axe arm, which has the breaker property for wood.
I'll give me an attack roll then.
Careful,
Or
that
does the
looked
breaker property
expensive.
mean you don't have to?
Oh, well, that's an 8, but I can attack twice.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's a 9.
Yeah. Infuriated, her technique suffered, and the door merely suffered a slight laceration, marring the beautiful mahogany woodworking, but otherwise remaining intact.
I walk forward and try the door handle.
Inoltrare, using his superior height, was able to reach the door handle and simply open it.
It was like, get together, we'll have a lovely, lovely Baboonmas session. Meanwhile, it's the roast of the Guild of Icon Adventures.
Look, I need to make sure you really hate this narrator by the end of the session.
I mean, I'm loving it, to be honest.
If you've something to say, why don't you say it to our faces?
I do believe I am.
I don't know, because we can't see yours.
And so, as the door creaked open, the dread set in as they saw before them a half-dozen baboons, dressed in adventurer garb and armed with swords.
Baboon
What adventurer
adventures.
garb are they dressed in?
Sorry, what? What was that?
What adventurer garb are they dressed in?
Let me
Okay,
see.
so one's dressed in leather armor, one's dressed in sort of like a heavier sort of metal-looking armor.
Mm-hmm.
Another's got the classic barbarian loincloth, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the
So-
rogue, there's the rogue in the sexy skin tight suit.
No, this is a baboon, Brie.
Baboon in the armor. I
We're
love
not
it.
calling the baboon sexy, we're calling the suit sexy.
Exactly.
No, Bree, this is children. Stop.
Okay, sorry. There's one in the classic PG-13 rated baboon. Rogue armor.
Yeah, like Black Widow level.
Why
Yeah,
is
exactly.
Why is that baboon stolen the clothes I found out of Mr. Claycher's wardrobe?
Can we stop character assassinating Mr. Glacier?
He does not need this trauma, and Mr. Claycher does not need kink shaming.
I'm not
He's
shaming,
not
I'm just
here.
questioning why the baboons are wearing it.
So yeah, these baboons all regard you. They look in shock, and there's the sudden sound of an alarm. And so the first challenge began. It was time to capture the baboons. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Shit. Is this Ape Escape?
Yes, it is.
Oh no! Oh god! Alright, here we go. Watch me roll a dog shit initiative. It happens every single time. Oh, actually, that's alright. I mean, it's not as good as... Still good.
It's 6.
12 for me.
You know what's really nice about having Pixel be a player this time?
Roasting him.
Yeah.
Pixel's character has a lot of really fun magic items.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, it's true. Has anyone beaten a 21?
Nope.
No.
Oh no.
What did you roll, Iris?
Oh, I rolled a 16.
I swear to God, if the narrator makes any comments about Capulet's legs being short.
Okay, what was that? Sorry, a 16.
Yes.
12 for Inoltrare,
Yep.
And a 6 for Capulet.
Right, I'm
Okay.
sure the comments will be about Inoltrare soon enough. Or not. I mean, you know, I don't want to get in your way, Brie. If you're on a roll, go for it. Like, I won't rock the boat. Get in the comments.
I'm very sorry, but the baboons all rolled really well here.
Oh no. I'm looking at my spell list, and not a lot of my spell list is saying capture. A lot of my spell list is saying kill. Oops, sorry, I put you in the box for a
that
sec.
can capture. I have something to capture, but it's a 2% chance of working.
Well, I've got a bunch of melee attacks, so I can just beat them within an inch of their life, and then they won't put up much of a fight.
Oh wait, I do have something that will capture.
Hey, remind me, Inoltrare got a 6, didn't he?
No,
No, I did.
Okay.
I got a
Yeah,
12.
I'll try to get a 12.
Inoltrare got a 12. Capulet got a 6. What's your dexterity, Capulet?
Modifier or ability?
Modifier.
0.
Okay.
Well, I guess one of them rolled pretty bad.
How many baboons are there that we can see?
There are 6. So, the 6 baboons start screeching, and they just suddenly run around the entire room. Okay, so one of them is going to, Inoltrare opened the door. So, one of them draws its sword
Oh no, my
and
precious
lunges at
face.
Inoltrare. Don't worry, they don't have a great hit-to-hit modifier.
That's good, because I don't have a great armor class.
There's a 6 hit.
No. Okay, this is alright.
Yeah. So the baboon lunges forth with a sword, and it just jams in the door frame right next to Inoltrare's head. Another
Baboon's got a
baboon.
knife.
Yep. Another baboon sort of starts. It's strange actually. It sort of starts beating its chest, but it just sort of tilts its head back as if it's looking down the nose at you.
That's not a knife, that's a boon.
Very good.
Amazing. Yep. And it also rushes forward, and it's going to try and stab at Capulet behind Inoltrare.
You can try.
There's a 19 hit.
God.
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay. Ooh, minimum damage. That's 2 points of piercing damage.
That's
I've
still
hated
more of a
today.
percentage of my health than I'd like it to be.
Oh, another baboon sort of swings under the door frame and lunges at Utri. For God's sake. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Yep. But,
Why do you
it's,
think? Why do you
yeah,
think the 10 would hit?
I don't know.
I don't think that hits anything standard armor, like unarmored armor class.
It swings forward and thrusts its sword into Inoltrare's flesh, but fortunately it was holding the wrong end.
Wow, I'm taking strays here. It was
As you're slightly bonked on the nose by the handle.
It was targeting Utri.
Oh, sorry, Utri.
Just getting stabbed anyway.
Notes, kill
And so,
Inoltrare.
and so Inoltrare's impending fear of death made him almost hallucinate he was taking the blows meant for his allies. As his heart pounded in fear, a familiar sensation for the known coward, he considered his options.
Okay,
But
who hates Aetos
before
that much and considers Inoltrare a coward?
Yeah.
But before this, he had to reckon with another baboon incoming.
It's got to be Amos Davis Dupree.
Please spell coming.
Oh no!
The 22 hits.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's his 4 points of piercing damage then.
Oh, that's not too bad.
As the baboon's rapier actually manages to find purchase this time and just sort of... It just makes a hole in your cloak and slightly scratches you, to be fair.
I take 2 points of damage because I had temporary hit points from when I cast Mage Armor.
Very nice. Okay, and with that, as the baboons continued their relentless assault, Utri realised it was time to act. Your turn, Utri.
Well, now the narrator's telling me when I get to do things. How much damage you take, Inoltrare?
2. I'm good.
2?
Yeah. I'm about to generate
Okay,
6 temporary HP as well. I'd not worry about me.
Okay, no, that's not why. Before it becomes my turn, I'm going to use Utri's reaction to use her driving locket because I witnessed an ally take 0 to 9 points of damage. Her next hit gains plus 1d4 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
I gotta use that as a reaction before my turn starts.
Okay. Just to remind you, there's 4 baboons that have converged on the party, and there's 2 still in the room. You're currently stood at the door.
Don't go in the room.
Wait, there are some still in the room, right?
Yep.
Cool. Utri wants to grab the wants to try to grab and throw the baboon that stabbed Inoltrare.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Oh, yep. So this would be a grapple, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Okay. I believe grapples work the same way they do in 5th edition in this system, so could you please give me a athletics check?
Not anymore, they don't.
No, not anymore, but they work that way here.
Let's see here. That is 17, 18. I have expertise. So 21.
Okay. Natural 1. You have yourself a baboon.
Yeah, Utri wants to just as hard as you can chuck the baboon back into the other room where the fell came out from.
Okay, yep, you can do that. You throwing them anywhere in particular?
Yeah, specifically back through the door they came in from.
Okay, yep, you can just throw that baboon into the room.
I'm assuming this would be an athletics roll?
Yeah, throw me athletics. Yeah, roll me athletics. Throw me athletics. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, that's even better. That's a 25. Also a nat 20, but for a total of 25.
Woohoo!
Okay. So you're just throwing it straight through the door.
Yep. Back where it
Okay.
came from.
Okay, so you throw the baboon just through the door, and you hear a loud crunch as it hits the ground and bounces a bit. Brutally thrown into the floor, the baboon finds itself maimed. And I'm just going to roll some damage there. Because for a 25 I have to do that. Okay. So the baboon looks up at you. It looks injured. Quite clearly, in fact.
Whatever damage you just took, add 3 to that because of the driving locket.
Oh wow, that is exactly what you needed. As it takes 10 points of damage and then plus 3. And yeah, the baboon rolls into a crumpled heap and looks up, and with a as some sort of energy crackles around it. Would your Inoltrare and Utri, would your detect magic still be active?
Yeah, it would
Mine
have been
won't.
up for 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. So yeah, you can sort of see sort of an abjuration aura just sort of crackle around it as it just sort of disappears. And so the party captured their first baboon.
Hey, Naredo, do we have to knock out the baboons, or does anything work?
The party swiftly realised that all they needed to do was defeat the baboons, although they could also restrain them entirely.
You know, you could just give us a yes or a no.
Yes,
Also, that's Utri's turn.
just fight the baboons. Jeez.
Hey, we've been talking to the narrator for 10 minutes. Do we get insight into their motivations and their surface level thoughts and their general vibe?
Do you have that class
You
feature?
have that ability?
No, but I thought I'd ask. Are there any visible objects in the room?
Oh, just wait till you get...
Any visible objects? There's plenty.
Any invisible objects?
Why don't you roll me perception on your turn? Okay, did you say you're done, Utri?
Yeah, that's Utri's turn.
Seeing this brave display from Utri, Inoltrare decided to follow it up.
Yeah, my initial plan was just to disable all of the baboons, but I'm not sure that's actually going to work so well for us if we also need to get in there to fight them. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to disable all the baboons.
Fireball, fireball.
No, I was going to use
fireball.
Stinking Cloud, which should just have them retching constantly, but that's not going to capture them.
Lightning bolt.
I could Lightning Bolt. I might as well Lightning Bolt. I have 4 of these spell slots. I might as well use one. Yeah, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt. I'm going to try and get as many of the baboons in the line as possible. It's a 10-foot wide line. Length doesn't matter. It's like 120 feet. But
You can
Okay,
always guarantee 2 at the very least.
yeah, I'm gonna say you can get the 2 that attacked Inoltrare specifically, and also the 2 that are still in the room quite easily.
Okay. So that's going to be 4 of them. They are going to be making dexterity saving throws, please. DC of 15.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, Utri, did you what was the one you grappled? The one that attacked you?
No, it's the one that attacked Inoltrare. The one that hit him.
Okay. Okay. That would be baboon. Okay, so you're just targeting 3 then at Inoltrare.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
If they
dexterity
have less
saving
than 11
throws.
maximum hit points, by the way, then they're all gone regardless of whether they pass.
Nope,
Okay. Then let's make those saves.
that's a 7 from the first one.
Failure takes 22.
5.
Failure takes
The hell
22.
dice. And a 19.
Passes, takes 11.
Petrichor's coin. I use a reaction to flip the coin and make a creature I can see within 60 feet fail a saving throw.
Failure, takes 22.
Okay. So Capulet activates this amulet, causing the last baboon to just sort of dither for a moment. And, Inoltrare's lightning strike just blasts through them. Like, you got your classic, you can, for a second, their entire nervous systems flash, and they just fizz away.
Just so you know, GM, now that he's used that ability, he's guaranteed to fail his next save.
I was going
sorry,
to.
Chief.
I just wanted it to potentially be for an innocuous save.
Nope,
Gambit
he fails the next
Capulet's-
one guaranteed.
Capulet's rash gambit would ensure that, though she doomed this baboon, she may well doom herself. Although, as of course Inoltrare unleashed the power of his spells, the smell of singed baboon hair was in the air.
Smells
And
like
yet-
that one time when Felix accidentally set fire to his robes.
Not that one time.
Do you have
that
anything
no.
else,
set fire to his
Inoltrare?
robes.
No.
Oh no, Felix didn't do that by accident. I did that to Felix.
Oh, wow. I would
He stole-
like
he stole my
to
potato.
use my inspiration as a bonus action to make a critical evaluation of the narrator. Drawing
Alright,
upon a
what is that
lifetime of
crit-
study, you leap to accurate conclusions with only preliminary findings. As a bonus action, you spend your inspiration to quickly evaluate a creature or item you can see and accurately determine one objective attribute of your choice. As a creature, I can determine either resistances, immunities, vulnerabilities, languages, or armor class. None of this is particularly helpful, but I will go for, as I think it's probably informative, I will go for what languages it speaks.
Alrighty. Your tormentor speaks common, obviously, draconic, and Githyanki. Or what of the I forget. I think Aetos has a very specific equivalent of Githyanki, but that's the language they speak.
Oh, damn it. I imagine Inoltrare knows what other languages the other PCs speak, right? Do we share a language that the narrator doesn't?
I mean, you'd be able to have critically evaluated all the other PCs by this point, so...
Yeah.
I like that this feature is basically my sources I made it the fuck up.
No, I'm watching them right now. So, do either of you speak Dwarvish or Elvish?
That would be Sylvan, not Elvish.
Sylvan and Elvish are two different languages.
I speak...
Are they?
Yeah.
I could have sworn they were the same language.
Sylvan's Fey, Elvish is... They use the same script. They're similar. There's like a lot of overlap, but they are different.
Well, and either way, Utri speaks Elvish.
I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, Orin, and Aquan.
Okay, so we're all speaking in Elvish for the moment. I'm going to say, this narrator can't speak Elvish, so if we need to say something that the narrator shouldn't hear, we need to speak in Elvish, okay?
Sweet. That means the narrator's sensors can't hear me. Fuck! Bitch! Sorry, I had to get out of my system.
Could we stop messing around and get back to the task and time?
Inoltrare
So
looks
the young
shocked
children
that you said a bad word.
spoke in their secret languages, in their secret language, that no adult could understand.
Okay, we're learning the narrator is an adult, and I'm saying that in Elvish.
Oh wait. So wait, what does the narrator speak?
It was common, draconic.
Yeah, and
Dwarvish.
Githyanki.
Utri, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say common, draconic, and Githyanki.
So, how are we supposed to potted plant?
Inspiration.
I think you're getting your words mixed up there.
Yeah, what?
I'm learning 5 languages at once.
Okay. That is my turn done, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Baboon's 2 and 3 have been deleted, so, Capulet. There are 2 baboons. They're both outside the room. They're ahead of you. They're the one that tried to attack you and the one that tried to attack Utri.
Okay. Could you roll a DC 14 wisdom save for both of them?
I certainly can. Okay, that's a dirty 20. And a 12.
Okay, so for the dirty 20, that is going to be 7 damage. And for the
Alrighty.
12, how is that? It's going to be 8 damage. 2d8, it's always a risk.
Okay, 7 damage and 8 damage.
Yep, as Capulet uses Eldritch Disturbance, manipulating the wind so that some of her spores end up in the airways of the baboons.
Okay, they are both bloodied.
And that's my turn.
Okay, we're back to the top of the round. Baboon 4 is going to... Well, it's still gripping onto the door frame and it's going to sort of swing round and it's going to sort of move away from Utri and, well, turn away from Utri and try and stab the Capulet.
It can try.
And it's with a 7, it's probably going to fail.
Yes.
Does Utri get an attack of opportunity?
I'll say it moved 5 feet away, so yes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does indeed hit. Punching straight through its ill-fitting armor.
That'll be for 5 damage. I don't think there's a need to smite here.
Okay, there's a sickening crunch, and the baboon sort of loses its grip and lands on the ground, but it's still just about up. I will tell you that it's on its last hit point, though.
Oh,
Okay,
so
and
close.
next up, the other baboon is going to see this and turn and try and strike Utri. Capulet, you get an attack of opportunity against it.
Okay, I'll do that. With my battle axe. It's 8. What is with my rolls today?
Yeah, it just sort of moves too quickly for you to react. Does a 15 hit Utri?
A 15 does. However, first, Utri is going to spend her inspiration. Turn that 8 into an 18, please.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Okay. This is a battle axe, and it's versatile, so I can do this with 2 hands. So let's do 1d10 plus 3 damage for... Fucking, I rolled a 1-4.
Oh, no.
It's a bad day for me.
Okay. So yep, you manage to whack this baboon in the spine with your axe, and it just sort of stumbles forward, but just about manages to find the energy to thrust forward at Utri.
Yeah, 15 hits.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but you've somehow managed to get them both down to 1 HP.
Yeah, well, now Inoltrare can sneeze on them.
I can do that, yeah.
How much damage am I taking?
Max damage for 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay.
Yep, and that's its go, so we're back to Utri.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
Ah, sweet. Well, I swing at the one that stabbed me. 14.
Doesn't hit, I'm afraid. Shocked by being stabbed so viciously, Utri swung wildly at her tormentor to no avail.
You be like this? You know, fighting is hard enough when I don't have a narrator, and I swing again with my second attack.
Okay.
Worst time for this to happen. Nat 20.
Filled with vigor, her second attack hit. Roll damage. You're about to annihilate this ape.
You don't even get to annihilate it. It's going to disappear before we can see most of the damage.
I didn't roll very high. That's only 3 damage.
On a crit,
I roll a d4 for my damage.
oh, okay. Rallying, she managed to make a second strike, pummeling the ape and finally defeating it, sending it back to whence it came. As the ape fades away, do you have anything else, Utri?
No, that's both my attacks.
You know, when Inoltrare
Okay.
puts his mage armor up and Capulet changes her fist into a weapon, you should probably get your fists ready with that cantrip.
I should have, but I didn't.
While the camera
I
rotates
did.
around us, it's a real, like, superhero moment.
Yeah. Yeah, while the screen sort of cracks up and you suddenly find yourself on the battle screen.
The statue of Gargoyle, unarmored, pans into view.
Okay, Inoltrare's up next.
Okay, I'm gonna run to one of the 1 HP. No, run to the 1 HP baboon in front of Capulet.
Yep, Capulet.
And I'm going to Shocking Grasp.
Okay, this
that's
is
17
wearing
to
metal
hit.
armor.
Oh, so I have
Okay.
advantage. Well, let's just see if I roll a nat 20. I don't. I roll a nat 19 though, so that's pretty cool. 26 to hit.
Yeah, you plant your hand on this baboon. Roll your damage.
Okay, I guarantee you it's going to be more than 1. Not much more than 1 though. That is, what's my plus to that? Oh, I don't do any plus, so that's 3 lightning damage.
Okay. Almost cinematically, Inoltrare surged forward, grasping the baboon in his hand. How's this look?
So lightning goes all down my right arm and then just does a little spark at the end between my fingers as I reach out. It's almost like a static shock.
Yeah.
The baboon's hair
Yeah.
has just gone on end.
Yeah, and one very fluffy looking balloon just sort of disappears in a haze of blue light.
Nice.
You mean a
And so the
fluffy-looking
party
baboon?
defeats it. Sorry, what was that?
Inoltrare's been in his own war with a balloon all this time.
Sorry if I disconnected there, or if y'all saw me disconnect. I was tabbed out of Discord too long, and my phone shut it down.
Oh, I just saw you as muted. Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
just
was
saw your
muted.
microphone was off.
Yeah, no, like I was muted. I mute so I don't like make noises because this doesn't have like a noise gate.
You know, I see why my rolls are off tonight. Friday the 13th.
Of course.
Yeah.
Worst day for it.
So, their first clutch of baboons captured. The heroes celebrated. It's actually up to you all if you're celebrating.
Is a group of baboons called a clutch? Do baboons come from eggs?
I don't know really enough about nature to confirm or deny that.
Roll me intelligence nature, Utri.
Cool, that is a 3 - 2 for a 1.
Yes, they totally come from eggs. You've never been more certain of anything in your life.
In case anyone is actually curious, it's a troop of baboons.
Yes.
Yep. It was actually one of the things my mum used to call my brother and I.
There's also a congress of baboons, which is a wonderful one.
Oh, a troop of baboons. So baboons hatch in the circus. Got it.
I'm just wondering if clutch is like inside baseball into the identity of the narrator.
It's grounded in war.
Yes, Grounded Walk, famous speaker of Githyanki.
It's not grounded in war.
Quite honestly, I have a guess about who it is. I just don't want to be right about it.
I can't think of anyone who speaks Githyanki that I've come across.
It's not
Go on. Who do you think it is?
It's not the Githyanki that tripped me off. It's the Draconic, and the only a person this powerful, known for speaking Draconic, that would, in Utri's mind, be the consort of change. But Utri doesn't want that to be the right answer, so she's not saying it.
It's that or it's Tiamat in that fucking orb.
Tiamat doesn't exist.
Chilling out.
That's the mother of dragons.
Yeah, sorry, the mother of dragons.
Roll me intelligence history.
Please stop having me roll intelligence.
No, it's funny.
18.
Ooh.
Okay, for an 18, Draconic is something of an academic language. So someone with a formal education probably learned it regardless of whether they'd have any other reason to.
I know who it is.
Oh yeah, but it's not just the language, but it's the power of what's happening.
I know.
Oh, you have a guess?
It's Felix.
Yes. Are you really accusing Felix of being educated?
I mean, he is. He's just lazy.
Felix is an accomplished mage.
Yeah.
Look, as a university dropout, he has university dropout energy. Okay. So, with their first clutch of baboons defeated, Utri speculates on the nature of baboons and the nature of Baboonmas.
I'm going to DM you.
Could be friendship.
Because I don't want to spoil it, but I know what it is.
Either way, the party found an important clue. A small box containing a single comb.
Hey, there's a cone. Or a comb. I didn't quite hear it.
A comb?
Capulet, whose mentors have been a shark and a pod, is unsure what this tool is.
Well, it's simple. You put it through your hair and it makes your hair straighter. Try it. Maybe don't try it.
Don't give it to me.
Yeah, Utri tries, but hair's too gay.
The knots in my hair would snap that thing in half. I need a proper brush.
It's too powerful for the comb.
Capulet, it might work on the fluffy bits.
Hair knows my pain.
that you're wearing, like... Well, not wearing, but like covering your arms? Your hairy arms?
Capulet isn't saying anything, but is glaring at you. And with every extra word you speak, the glare gets that much squintier.
Utri, I think I'm saying everything wrong. I'm gonna high bind you now.
I mean, your hair is short enough to need a comb over like a brush. So why not you keep it?
Oh, I don't use those. I have magic for that. I cast prestidigitation on my hair.
Okay. Could everyone please roll me perception?
Oh no!
If this is a character
13.
like really early Guild of Icons, that's unfair.
Yeah, and on me, unfair.
You know, I'll be sort of fair here and tell you it's not a character that's come up before.
Oh, okay. Because I thought my guess was great.
Yeah. Your guess was
Two.
pretty great, and I'm mad I didn't think of it.
You could have just stolen it from that point on. I got a 17.
My rolls
Yeah,
are
to be honest, for my own good. Yeah, but to be fair, I think I sort of wrote myself into a corner with the Gif Yankee, but 17, you rolled anything better at Utri?
13.
Okay.
Oh yeah, plus with my pick, she would have known Sylvan and Elvish now I think about it.
Yeah. So, Inoltrare, you found yourself in a room you've just, not really fought as much, just completely fried a bunch of baboons in. You realise it's a library.
Smells awful in here.
You didn't... You didn't realise it before, when you were looking at the books, but now you realise what was bothering you. While, of course, you've never been in this library before, it's quite obvious. Every single book, there's a much more limited selection of books available here, which is odd for a library, you know? In fact, every single book here is by an author by the name of Charlie Richards.
Huh. Nice. This room seems to be full of books by the same author. There's a lot of books here, to be honest. I didn't even know Ao could read.
Yeah, if anyone wants to, they can roll history here.
Oh no, I
yeah.
think I've got a much better litmus test for figuring out what's going on. I'm going to take one of the books. I'm going to throw it on the ground. And then I'm going to get ready to tear it in half with my battle axe.
Wait, don't do that! That's a book! You can't break books!
Being
Yeah,
a
you
member of
can't
the
break-
cult,
You can't break
Aetos, of
books.
course, had contempt for literature outside of her own studies, occasionally considering it blasphemous. Time would tell if this would drive her to madness or evil.
I raise the axe up again and see if the narrator has any additional comments or if they're fine with me destroying this book.
But there's no need to just destroy a perfectly good book.
In fact, because I'm doing this, I might as well ask if I can do an intimidation check with weapon displays.
You know what? Yes. Go ahead, make your intimidation check.
I don't think it
Let's
gets
see how
much
this-
more weapon display than, like, teetering a battle
Yeah.
axe over. Okay, so I've got proficiency in it, so that's going to be fucking... Are you serious? I'm going to use my inspiration. Okay, that's marginally better. That's a 14, and that's at the D4. For 3, that's 17.
Okay, for a 17, the narrator shrieks, "Stop right there. That's a fine piece of literature, and it does not bear such indignities."
Why are you so attached to this particular piece of literature?
No particular bias towards the literature itself. Just just the book. The fact that it's a perfectly good book.
Utri leans over to Inoltrare and speaks in Elvish. Hey, Inoltrare,
Yeah.
how big of a fire can you make?
Capulet, I'll say, because you rolled fairly well on the intimidation check, I won't make you roll again. You know this is a copy of The Impoverished Wizard by Charlie Richards, and it's the story of a wizard who was bankrupted by an artificer's cruel inventions, which was written during a brief moral panic over artifice in parts of Perista, which the author was known to have bought into quite wholesale for a while, but liked people to forget.
I can make a pretty big one if we pile up the books.
I mean, they're already in a pile. They're on a shelf.
Okay, well, I'll do that then. And I draw out the Pachyrtechnics grenade.
Oh.
Okay, wow. Are you going to start piling up the books?
I don't need to. They're all in a pile called a bookshelf.
Fair enough. See this at once. Inoltrare found that the Pachyrtechnic grenade was too dangerous to use in here and could not bring himself to throw it. Make me a will save, please.
What is that in this edition?
Sorry. Wisdom.
Oh, I'm not that. Oh no, I'm proficient in that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Is
Will
Will
good,
Blades of the Dark thing or a Pathfinder thing?
Pathfinder. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That-
3rd edition D&D where I started.
That is a 19.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you feel a slight compulsion to, do this, but you resist it. You can throw the grenade fine if you want.
Narrator,
She's calling you a coward.
before I throw this thing, say something nice about Utri and say something nice about Capulet. Because I don't even know if you can.
Make me a persuasion check.
Alright, that's going to be much
charisma.
worse. Yeah. Honestly, not terrible. 14.
Both Utri and Capulet fought valiantly. They were surprised at seeing their friends engage in such senseless destruction. I'll say,
I'm encouraging it.
yeah, neither of you are compelled to believe this.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm
couldn't,
gonna bring the axe down on the book.
you couldn't manage it all the way, could you? And I toss the grenade.
Okay. Roll damage for the grenade, and Capulet, roll me an attack on the book.
Okay.
No, but that's not fair. I'm rolling like shit today. I'm gonna miss and it's right on the ground and moving.
Well, don't miss. Do you want me to roll you a portent?
Okay. Okay, 24.
Yeah. You just cleave straight through this book, and the paper's just dramatically... it's like, the ending of Rush Hour when all that money's all over the place. It just looks like that.
I rolled damage. I rolled a 1 for 4.
Don't worry, books don't have very high HP.
I know, but I'm disappointed with myself.
Books have exactly 5 HP. You didn't break the book.
18 fire damage. To each
Okay,
book.
so yeah, the books are all up in flames. Like they're just they're all being instantly consumed. But this is outrageous, and unacceptable.
Ah, those went up real quick. They must have been really dry and unused.
Honestly, probably the only thing more dry than the books was the writing in them.
Good one.
Yeah. So the book you see being consumed right in front of you, by the way, Utri, is Fire Goblin, the story of a goblin who has to live through a time loop to avoid losing his job. And in Inoltrare, you just see the cover of The Cursive Stride, the story of a vampire serial killer who writes taunting messages with her footsteps.
That's good. I like that one. I just had a thought though. Are there any windows in this room?
No, this is sort of like an internal room.
I've just kind of lit a fire in an enclosed space. We probably want to get out of here before we choke to death.
Oh yeah, probably. Utri begins running out.
Potentially doomed by their impulsive actions, the party decides to move to another area. Still, they could investigate the marketplace, the city outskirt, the forest on the outskirts of the city, the lake, or the Church of Morian.
I picked this one. Where do you want to go?
Honestly, none of them. I think this author just can't tell a good story, so she's having us write it for her.
Utri, roll me wisdom insight. Thank God, if you do this again.
I say we go to the library.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see here. Okay, am I attempting to discern the truth?
Yes.
Cool. That's a +4 for 19.
That's exactly what's happening.
Oh my God, I'm right. I'm right, aren't I? You're just a hack. You can't write your own stories. Please note, I am talking to the narrator, not the GM. The GM makes amazing stories.
Is the narrator having a snack? Why can I hear that?
You hear the angriest crunching sounds.
Honestly, I like your idea, Capulet. Let's go to the library.
H.K. Lovecraft is not.
Oh no.
Oh no,
H.K. Lovecraft is not a hack.
I'm more of a fan of KG Peargate.
Hey.
Oh, Applegate. Yep, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. I of course based this author's name on H.P. Lovecraft and no one else, because I do not want to get sued by a bad writer.
That's why you got to base it off of good writers, then.
A hack writer who has an original idea sounds a bit like J.K. Rowling. If she wants to come to Ireland to dispute that with me, she's free to.
Gary Pritchett. You could have gone with Gary Pritchett. He'd have loved this concept.
Okay.
I mean, if she's not if she's not a hack, then why isn't she writing her own story?
Let's go to the library, like Capulet said.
Yeah,
Yep,
let's go find a better author to be in the story of.
The party considered going to the library, but they had other places to be. Can I get a wisdom save from everyone, please?
Oh, my luck is really holding out at the moment. That's a 21 for
I do
Inoltrare.
love an 18.
That's a 13.
This is absurd.
Okay, so Utri and Inoltrare both passed. So Capulet, you find yourself...
Capulet, divine inspiration, choose to succeed. Roll again. Take the higher of the rolls.
It's still 13.
Damn.
Amazing.
Also, I failed to save anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep,
So I
Capulet...
give yourself the use of that back because you couldn't have actually changed it at all.
Yeah, I'll allow that. But yeah, because Utri and Inoltrare both passed, that means the group overall succeeds, I'll say, and Capulet, you sort of feel compelled to go elsewhere, and you feel yourself, just sort of manifesting in, let's say, the Church of Morian, but Utri and Inoltrare, you're just able to sort of grab Capulet, and before you know it, you don't even remember walking there. You're now in the library.
Hey.
So,
Kind of
as the young heroes enter the library for reasons unknown, they hatch their plans.
I'm kind of coming back to my senses.
Also, some
Let
book.
go of me.
You were trying to go somewhere else just after you suggested go to the library, okay?
Capulet raises her battle axe, just like, unhand me, or I unhand you.
Okay. So
Despite
cranky
her
when
short
someone calls you
stature.
short.
Her
Yeah.
equip level was absurd.
Well, we're in the library. What now?
We look at the books and see which ones are worth keeping around and which ones aren't.
Okay.
Yeah. You can immediately tell, similarly to the Guild of Icons, like all of the books here are Charlie Richend's books.
The cultist is going on a book burning crusade.
But
You literally were the one who burned the book.
Yeah, alright, that's fair.
yeah. Behind the library's reception is a sort of a fairly it's like a sort of a middle-aged kobold. Like they've got a few graying scales, and they're wearing a pair of pisnes, and they look up at you.
Hi,
Hello.
librarian.
Hello.
Greetings. I am Kobold Dragon.
Sounds like an awful name written by a horrible writer.
Can you tell us why all the books in this library are from the same author?
Oh well, I wouldn't know a good book, but I believe these books are very good.
What do you mean you wouldn't know a good book? You're a librarian.
Oh yes, but I'm a hack writer. Roll me history if anyone wants to.
Okay, is this about legends?
No, I'm going to say legends are a stretch, I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
It's more like recent history or popular culture.
15.
Nonetheless,
What's
that's
that?
a 22 for an Inoltrare.
Yeah, what was that? Sorry, Capulet.
Is this a group check?
I'm going to say it's 3 individual checks.
Okay. 1.
Ah dear. Capulet, you have no idea having... Yeah, obviously you grew up quite sheltered, so you've got no idea here, unfortunately. It's not really your fault. That was a 22 from Inoltrare, did I hear?
Yep, that's right.
And Utri?
15.
Okay, so you'll both know this. This is clearly a very unpleasant caricature of the popular horror author Lady Silks, who has a long-standing rival with Charlie Richends, who openly espouses the very strange theory that kobolds have no actual connection to dragons.
Huh. Hey, do you speak Githyanki?
No, I barely speak. I can barely read.
Is that why the dialogue you're giving out is so terrible?
Oh!
But roll me.
I don't
guess
think
this
there's
would
a
be-
SAS skill.
Yeah, I guess this would be intimidation then. Charisma.
Okay. Fucking hell, 6. It's been bad today.
I have no more inspiration to give you. I'm sorry.
I am so
I thought you
sorry.
didn't use the inspiration last time.
Oh no!
Oh, you
Last time I used my divine
because-
intervention.
That's a save,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the narrator just doesn't respond.
Do we consider criticism a weapon?
Go on then.
Not going to change anything. 8. It's been bumped up to an 8.
She still doesn't seem to say anything.
All right.
You know what? No. I'm not doing this anymore. And Utri sits down at a table. You two sit down. I'm gonna tell you a real story.
Utri sat and contemplated, following the footsteps of other great writers, such as
Great writer.
Lowcraft, known by her pen name for Charlie Richens.
I'm sorry, great writers. No, I'm a Korakii. I'm a storyteller of stories past. Stories written by actually good authors.
Though she fancies herself an author, she had a long way to go, and much to learn, as well as an attitude to improve.
It would probably be easier to learn better writing if a horrible writer wasn't constantly talking to her.
But no, Miss.
She felt a pain in her fungal vocal cords and found herself unable to speak. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, Capulet.
I'm a bit better at those. That's an 8. What the fuck is with my dice today?
Yeah. You find just your sort of vocal cords choking up. You'll need to make another save before you can speak again.
See, I and the other shadow elves, we have a connection to a very deep and divine connection to the constellation. We tell the stories that she brought into this world. Her predictions later become tales to tell from later generations.
You're getting a bit rubbity.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Or fairy tales and nothing more. Barely even fodder for modern writers to draw upon.
Yeah, test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Yep, that sounds a lot better.
Exit.
Why, do you need more material to Oh, I can't talk.
Yeah, roll me another Constitution saving throw to try and get your quip out.
Oh no.
Great.
In public?
Sorry, to ejaculate your quip.
Oh, that's even worse. Oh, it's so much worse. Why? Why?
I hate this.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3. I'm a charisma caster.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, sorry. By the way, I made a mistake there. It still should have been wisdom.
This is just Fee getting pixel specifically back from Jeopardy. you put their you put them through in Crimson Stain.
What have you to them in Crimson Stain?
The crying girl. That entire session.
Yes, that was just Pixel involved in that.
Hey, I was told to. I had no choice.
Utri being a Shirkai, who is tied to the Consort of Change, telling her the prediction she once made as stories and legends to be told.
You're cutting out a bit.
She just begins reciting from memory. She is tired of being in this bad, or in this various legends in the bad story she's in. So she just and
you're cussing out again, Iris. Sorry.
and great
Can she hear us?
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, refresh might be best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that I can't talk. I've got so many jabs.
Yeah. Basically, every time you want to make a jab, I'll have you make another saving throw to try and, override the narrator's narration.
I should do this on all of you more. Then maybe one of my villains could actually deliver a monologue.
Yeah, well, sort of either or on whether this would be a good idea for a session, but I think it's working okay so far. Well, it's 9:30, so do we want to take a break anyway?
Oh, test 1, 2.
Welcome back.
That sounds clearer.
Hopefully it stays clear this time.
I think maybe before we take a break, Utri should say what she has to say.
Yeah.
Do you proceed?
Yeah, basically Utri was saying that she was what Utri was doing is she was just going to start reciting better stories from that are based on legends from the past, because she's tired of being inside a bad story.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've got the material for this, so just give me a charisma performance check, please.
Could I argue, because this is going off my storyteller feature, that this could be a history check? Because I specifically have a thing for it that gives me the extra die if it's about legends.
Expertise die.
Yeah, there it is.
That sounds fair. Go ahead and take your expertise die.
23.
But
Lamau.
But the name was a reference to. I just thought the character would come to.
Can I roll a save?
This character was a tiefling all along. Go ahead, Capulet. Roll me wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom? I'm worse at that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll let you roll charisma because you are trying to talk.
Thank you. I'm going to use a physical dice this time. I don't trust this thing anymore. Fucking hell. Okay, so charisma, but that's proficiency, and that's +6 for the save. So that's 14.
Yeah, you just managed to push through it. What you got?
For someone who's supposed to be such a great writer, you're certainly bad at speaking.
But how dare you? How dare you? You're barely even 2 years old. You're discussing little mold, and you, elf, child of privilege, just waving your ancestry here as if that's an achievement.
You know, for someone who's not even 2 years old, at least I'm not stumbling over my words.
But look, I know better than you.
I doubt that.
Do you? Look, I don't know what power you seem to have stumbled upon to be able to do all this, but it's time to end the charade. We're tired. You're obviously not cut out for whatever you're doing.
Have you thought about getting into something less creative like accountancy?
I mean, you know what they say, those who can't do, teach. Have you tried being a writing teacher?
Yeah. You could tell them all about commas. Like, the people who make all the signs, they don't seem to know about those. And apostrophes! You could do that one!
Not
You could
semicolons. Semicolons aren't real.
Oh, I don't think we should go too far
Okay.
about the semicolon.
Can I have a group charisma intimidation check, please?
A group roast. Here we go. This will not go well for me.
A group roast, I think that's called a barbecue.
Yeah. I could go
So
for
fucking 12.
12 for me as well.
I mean, that's a 16 on my end.
Yeah.
Well, you're a bully.
I'll be
it
honest,
makes
I was. Yeah, I wasn't looking for a high roll here. You've all got her furious, and with that, she says, and so, because of their misbehaviour, the party had to face a stern lecture from the only adult in the room. They found themselves in an opulent and well-designed house. As you find yourself knocking on a door which opens in front of you, and you walk into a large living room.
I thought we were getting a lecture from the only adult in the room. Why are we in a different place now?
And so, in complete violation of her privacy, they confronted the well-regarded author in her own home. Before you is a very angry-looking Githyanki. She looks up from a writing desk. Next, not too far away from the desk, is a large circle drawn in chalk, and inside is a baboon. And unlike the baboons you've already seen so far, it just regards you with a casual irritation and indignance, and just gives you a glance like, can you believe this woman?
Don't worry, I'd be bored too if I had to sit here and listen to her all day.
Yeah, we'll get you out of there.
Yeah, you all recognise this as one of the as one of the Baboonmas baboons, the personal servants of Father Baboonmas himself.
We'll get you and the other infinite baboons out there that you're being forced to write words until you make literature.
Did you kidnap one of Count Gotgar's baboons?
I did not kidnap. It simply
Baboonnap?
it was an intruder in my house. I merely restrained it
and then put it in the circle.
An intruder? It's Baboonmas Eve.
Why did you put it in the bad fiction circle?
Roll me Arcana in Inoltrare.
Hooray! Is this about the planes by any chance?
Intelligence Arcana. Yeah, go on. You can have planes.
Hey, that's good. For every Arcana roll, I roll really badly. That is a 17.
Yeah, you'll know basically full well that this is not a summoning circle you can just do by accident. This was premeditated kidnap, definitely.
You stole a baboon from Count Gogar. Don't you know? First of all, you're ruining Baboonmas for everyone, and second of all, you're making us go through really bad fan fiction. And third of all, you suck.
If any crime's been committed today, it's animal abuse. That poor baboon.
Quite enough. She picks up a mug of very cold coffee off her desk and throws it towards you. Have at you. Baboons to me. And with that, 6 baboons with very sort of carrying stacks of paper and folders all rush in. And we're going to roll initiative and go on break.
All right.
Quickly, Inoltrare, use your strongest spell. Throw Laundry Day at them.
Oh, 18.
Oh,
They do
nat
smell
1
horrible.
for Inoltrare.
Oh dear.
Just
That's
put
not
me at the
much
back.
better. That's a 4 for me.
There's no point in me looking up the modifier. Just put me at the back.
Finally, I get the best roll.
That's a natural 0
That's a
for my
4.
initiative.
That's a 4 for me.
It's 18.
A 18. I'll just write this.
It's time for you to use your cleric magics to destroy them all in one go.
What's your dexterity modifier? Sorry.
Utri's?
Capulet.
Oh, 0.
Okay. Wait, did Utri get the 18 or was it Capulet? Sorry.
I got the 18.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
We can probably go to the break screen.
Yeah, we can go to the break screen now, I guess.
Okie doke.
I'll just write this initiative order down so I don't forget. Basically, I pre-rolled all the initiatives, so I can just roll these off.
All right, we're on the break screen.
I mean, here's a fun fact. You can just decide the initiative.
That's boring. I like random numbers.
In the 2024 D&D book, they no longer recommend rolling initiative for monsters.
Huh.
The default is static initiative, just use 10 plus their dexterity modifier. But they also put that on the monster stat block first. So, you know how health is like 100 and then in brackets 4d8 plus whatever? It's because you're meant to use the number, but if you want to calculate it and roll it, you can use the roll. So they do that for initiative now as well.
Oh, fair enough then. So they basically works like complex traps.
Yeah, if I'm doing big groups, I tend to do some as if they rolled a 5, some as if they rolled a 10, and some as if they rolled a 15. But otherwise, yeah, you just have them all go at the same time.
Yeah, that's a lot easier actually.
Something that's very interesting. In order to make having a high initiative bonus feel more rewarding, Baldur's Gate 3 actually rolls d4s for initiative.
That makes sense. Gives it less variability.
Less variability, and people who take like feats that give them better initiative, like the alert feat, they will almost always go first.
Yeah. What's about number uses a d10 for some reason? Probably the same reason. Right, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
So sorry for my technical problems. I am technically on Wi-Fi.
And we're just happy you're here.
Yeah. Sorry about the monitor, by the way.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all Nick's fault anyway.
Yeah. I feel like as a fellow English person, I should take responsibility for Nick.
This session has been giving me flashbacks to the Ghost Rider.
Honestly, I feel you should never take responsibility for what other English people do. Otherwise, you have to take responsibility for J.K. Rowling, and nobody wants that.
Look, Scotland can keep her. But, you know, if they want to swap her for me, that'd be great. Get me out of this place. Cool. What's... So, Goblin Hellions getting adverts for gum, laptop, Tylenol. I believe that's American paracetamol. Or like American Nurofen. Bumble, the dating app, okay. Wait, is that one of the transphobic ones? Was that, sorry, Pixel?
As if Amazon would care. I was like, why so many ads?
Phone plan? Like, is Gobbo getting like an ad every 6 seconds or something? Well, I'm gonna get another drink so I can deal with capitalism.
And then why did you get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ads? Were some of them like 5 seconds longer or something? I want to see somebody sell Tylenol in 5 seconds.
I can do it. It's easy. You just gotta sell it to somebody who has a headache.
By the way, I facetiously mean I want to see somebody sell Tylenol in 5 seconds. I don't, which is why my browser doesn't do that.
It would take me more than 5 seconds to tell Tylenol because I'd have to, at the very least, push buttons to get through the reminder to check the person's age. And also, they don't sell it here, so I'd basically probably have to order it from America first.
The session is reminding me heavily of something, but I don't want to say it because I disrespect the creator of that thing.
Well, my main inspirations for this session were Ape Escape and the Stanley Parable.
Okay, because in the 2004 cartoon Danny Phantom, there's a Christmas episode where he upsets a ghost writer who's at, like, I guess, like a magic typewriter of some sort, who then takes over control of the story and starts narrating it.
Well, you know, the best way to piss off Butch Hartman is to basically trans-headcanon all his characters.
Yeah, we know that he doesn't care about plagiarism that much. And if he wants to come to Ireland and fight me on that, he can.
Goblin Hellion, reminder, eat a snack. Please no munchie. Reminder, feed your GM. Okay, I like this advice. Remember, I do have a throne if anyone wants to send me snacks. And kiss a baboon on the forehead. Yep, that's also good advice. Baboons need love. Yeah. Do you want to know the other sort of routes you could have gone through this? Because I was actually sort of expecting you to get through, like, 3 baboon encounters, but you've just basically speedrun to the end.
Yeah, no, we figured out that it was the narrator's writing, so we decided let's just threaten the narrator's literary work.
Yeah.
Force the confrontation.
So the marketplace would have had a load of baboons dressed as, like, grocers and merchants, and if you got near them, basically I used the Dretch stat block, but I reflavored their ability to sort of slow anyone who did an action near them as a sort of, like, really annoying marketing patter. You know, like when someone's at like a sort of traditional market and they're just, like, shouting really loudly. The city outskirts would have been like baboons dressed as, like, rangers, so they'd just be darting out of trees and basically teleporting around. I was actually going to use the blink dog stat block for that. The lake would have had them dressed as frogs. And they'd be throwing nets at you. And the Church of Morion would have had skeleton baboons.
Does this imply there's an adventurer going around the Guild of Icons who just dresses in full body leather all the time?
I mean, come on, there has to be at least one. Yeah, that's that. I mean,
I was actually going to say Alana.
Yeah. You know, I never actually officially, like, no, I described Grounded's outfit several times. That joke doesn't work.
Ilana needs to talk to HR after learning that there is no uniform.
Yeah, and she this was after she tried to force several new recruits to wear what she thought the uniform was.
I can actually see it right now, like Aetos at the front desk arguing with Alana, and Alana goes to walk into the HR room to talk with HR, and Aetos just there as well.
You know, maybe Aetos is a villain.
Like, everyone knows the best RPG, you know, the best tabletop RPG follow-ups always cast at least one party member as the villain.
She also has another room that's specifically labeled manager. That way, when she gets in arguments with like Karens, they go to storm off to speak to the manager, and there she is.
Okay. Yep, I'm ready to get back to this. Oh, good point.
The author's not going to like that.
What was that, Pixel?
The author is not going to like that.
Now, canonically, in this at this particular table, there is canonically no fantasy prejudice. So the author's not technically like that.
I mean, she certainly seems fantasy prejudiced against good writing.
Oh. Yep, ready to go.
Hell yeah, we're back.
Filled up my E-tank.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay. So, she, just to remind you, she basically, dramatically stands up from her desk and shouts, "Baboons, assemble!" And, several baboons carrying large stacks of paper and clipboards all converge on the location, half a dozen to be exact. You're surrounded. Why would you put that in chat, Nick?
Oh no, it's the Ape Ventures.
The one with the black widow suit as well.
Just take your inspiration and go.
Hell yeah.
Careful, everybody. There's infinite of these baboons, and they can be making an infinite of any possibilities.
Oh yeah, this is the Infinity War.
Before you ask, you're not going to defeat the author that way.
I don't have a large reduce. I can't Ant-Man the author.
I have
so
the
upset we know exactly what that means.
Feature, which means that I can squeeze myself into a crevice that's one size smaller than my character.
What size
but
is
only one size smaller.
He's small.
Oh, that means you can fit into a tiny shape, which is any size below that. That's the minimum category.
And vetoing this conversation, the characters are all children.
You could Ant-Man someone.
I'll stop this conversation for a point of inspiration.
Fine.
Oh, I love it. The chutzpah.
Don't try this with me, or else rocks will fall on your character.
I'm gonna make a, what's it, a plasmid? What's the species that's a goo? I think they have rules that they can fit into like anything an inch wide.
It's an oozling now.
Oozling. Ah, that sounds fun.
Or an ooze folk, I can't remember.
Yeah. I mean, I reckon they should start with firearms proficiency.
Yeah, there it is. Amorphous body. While you're unarmored and not carrying any items, you can pass through an opening as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing.
Yeah. You see, they should be able to pack Uzis.
Oh, god damn it.
Think of what they could do if they were squeezing.
I gave you your inspiration, stop it.
We're talking about the hypothetical ooze folk.
Okay, top of the
Guinness
round.
Pig Quest is gonna get real weird.
So first up is one of the baboons. It's going to target.
Surely Inoltrare at this point. After all I've said.
Was it in character?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah, it's totally going for Inoltrare then. Like, the author specifically pointing at you and directing them all to focus on you.
It seems you're not only inept at writing, but strategically inept as well.
Yeah, I'm the tank. You don't want to attack me.
Roll me deception.
Is it deception when Inoltrare believes this, as does the player?
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
Yes, because it's not true.
Okay, so this baboon is going to basically start reading through the reams of paper it's carrying around and start screeching disconcertantly towards Inoltrare. Please make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, this is not a good situation to be in. Okay. I wasn't expecting a baboon with a load of scrolls. Oh, here we go. Wait. Is it doing a spell?
Technically,
Counterspell.
I think it's an action, but I'm not entirely sure if it's a spell.
Is it reading like a spell scroll? Because if so, it is a spell. But if it's like an
not a
innate
spell
thing,
scroll,
it might not.
This is just reflavoring something called telepathic static.
Okay, that's probably not a spell then. Okay, never mind. Charisma save. Oh, that's bad. I failed. I got a 2.
Yep, unfortunately, you're now stunned until the end of your next turn as this sort of gibberish is read out from the page by this baboon.
Damn, they made that charisma?
Yep.
Wild.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Just, I'm pretty sure on 5e that's an intelligence save.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one thing I'm good at.
This is the text of The Fluffy Furbolg, a children's story about a furbolg babysitter. Of course, written by Charlie Richards.
It's so
bad! Okay, and that's its go. Next up is another one. And that's going to try and attack Inoltrare.
You'll have advantage.
Yep, it's going to try and bludgeon you over the head with a large pile of papers and books.
Just like the American education system.
Shots fired.
Just like
the American education.
Wow.
Does a dirty 20 hit Inoltrare?
Let me just check.
Is a dirty 20 distracting enough from what I just said?
Yes, a dirty 20 hits Inoltrare.
Okay, that is minimal damage. 3 points of piercing damage. Sorry, 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And I'll need a. Wait.
I was going to say, there's
I'll
no way
need
this author's
an-
writing words that sharp.
Yeah, I'll need an intelligence saving throw. Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, well, let me put the... Yeah, okay, I'm resistant to bludgeoning, so it's 1 point. And then intelligence saving throw, I'm good at those. Natural 20 for a 27.
Okay, you feel these, you feel as the books strike you, you just sort of feel the words in them somehow assaulting your mind, but you easily shrug it off because, despite what this author seems to think, you're pretty smart.
But I
Okay.
am stunned.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Okay, Capulet, you're up next.
Okay, just straight run towards the author, and let's try to do a crushing haymaker.
Righty. Is that an attack roll?
It is. It is going to be a melee spell attack.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. 13.
I'm afraid that's just short of what you need to hit. She surprisingly deftly just jumps back from your attack.
Dice today. Okay, well, that's me.
Okay. It's actually the author up next then. Just need to double check something. Actually, I'll just ask, remind me, what's the help action do here? It's just like that just takes a full action, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure help gives somebody advantage on something they're doing.
Yep.
I thought so.
You can help a skill check, or if you're adjacent to an enemy, someone's trying to attack, you can help an attack roll.
In initiative, help can be taken as a reaction to a creature that is within 5 feet of you. So if a creature within 5 feet of you does an action, you can specifically a skill check. I don't think an attack counts. So for like a skill check, they'll be able to use their reaction to help you to give you advantage.
Okay, so yep, she's going to hold her action to use the help action.
Good.
And yep, it's going to move on to the baboon, which is going to move around and attack Capulet, and it's going to have advantage because of the help action. Okay, does an 18 hit?
It does.
Okay, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw.
And that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it whacks you with a stack of books.
Right, well, before it does that, how about I react with Arcane Riposte?
Heck yeah. I believe that's an attack, a spell attack roll, and what element are you throwing out?
Melee spell attack, I can't imagine anything's going to be effective against a baboon, but I'll do acid.
Okay, you're blasting this baboon with acid. Make your attack roll, please.
That's 25.
Yeah, that hits.
If I kill this thing before it's able to finish its attack, that'll be very funny.
It will be.
That's 15 damage.
Yep, you completely dissolve this baboon.
I'm gonna do the, like, 2 eyes pointing at my own and then point them at the other.
You know, give me an intimidation roll.
Okay. Does that count as a weapon, or is it flat?
I'll let you have weapons, because it was a melee spell attack.
Nice. So that is going to be an unnatural 20 plus 4 for 24.
Yeah, she, let's not mince words, she's terrified now. Like, she was... You get the sort of impression she was sort of underestimating all of you. But now,
What's wrong?
She's...
You seem to be short of breath.
Mold monster. Mold monster.
Oh, I get it because she kept calling you short. That's funny.
Have inspiration.
I already did, but I know I've earned it legitimately.
Oh, I forgot. I had inspiration.
Protect me. Protect me.
Save. I probably would.
So are you telling me this author is menaced by the mold in her living room?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I really
Okay.
hope Capulet kills her. So we can all just say the mold got her.
Okay, so another one of the baboons is going to hear this cry for help and also try and attack Capulet. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Oh, pardon me, an 18 to hit.
That'll still hit.
Okay. Once again, I'll need a saving throw. Constitution. Sorry, intelligence.
Intelligence? Oh, man.
Oh, and that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, actually, despite the fact that I have -1 intelligence, I'm proficient with saves, so I'm still doing better than Constitution. But that's a 13.
Yep, that beats it. You're fine.
Cool.
You feel as with Inoltrare, you feel the words assailing your mind. The prose is terrible. It's supposed to be a children's story, but it's somehow intensely patronizing. But you know what? That's not your problem.
And how much damage did I take?
Sorry, you took 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay, and
Is that how blunt the words are?
okay, the next baboon is going to I think it's going to go for Utri, because it's probably closest to her. That's a natural one, so we can forget that. And it's Utri's turn. A baboon has just failed to hit you with a large book. A hardcover copy of Cursive Stride.
So, question. The piece of parchment that the author was writing on, is it still on her desk?
Yes.
Okay, Utri is going to take out her writer's tools, and she's going to sprint for the desk.
Ooh.
I will take attacks of opportunity if I have to.
Okay. I'm going to say you have to run through the author, and yeah, I'm going to say the baboon that just attacked you and the one that's next to Capulet, so we'll just roll attacks from them. Okay, that's a 21 from a baboon.
Oof.
A 16 from a baboon.
Oof.
And from the star of this show. Oh, sorry, I'm rolling pretty well here.
Stop that.
A 19 from the author.
Yeah, all three of those hit. I'm taking some damage here.
Yeah. I'm afraid I'm going to need two intelligence saving throws. Sorry, I keep saying Constitution because I modified a stat block that was originally Constitution saving throws. In fact, to save time, I'll just average the damage from the baboon, so that's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Using one of my I forget the name of the skill. Give me a moment.
Okay, Utri, question. As you run past the baboon that was next to Capulet, are you making any attempts to avoid being adjacent to the author at the same time?
I think I think this room is small enough to where I could do that. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll say she's not going to get sneak attack on you then.
Okay, so one of those was 16.
That passes.
And the other is a 19, but it did cost me my channel divinity for the reroll.
Yep, that also passes. You're fine. As you're bonked by these stacks of paper and books, you sort of feel the terrible children's novel just shrivel your brain up, but luckily, yeah, who needs to think? You have ideas.
I need to think. She gets to the desk with the papers.
But she does stab you in the as you run past her. She does stab you in the arm with a lesser opener for another 4 points of piercing damage.
Ah, why? But yeah, Utri gets to the desk and sees the paper she was writing on in front of her.
Hmm?
And after having those terrible books psychically thrown into her head, the only thing she could do is she writes on that piece of paper, and Fiora of the Sewers busts into the room.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make you roll for this. What should I make you roll?
It sounds like performance to me.
Yeah, I think that
sounds like persuasion. Maybe Fiora doesn't want to bust into the sewers. Maybe she wants to, or maybe they want to help out George with the cooking.
Yeah, that is quite likely, to be fair. But you know, they were always up for hanging with their friends. Yeah, make this dexterity performance. Because, you know, I think having really nice flowery writing is going to help here.
A dexterity performance. Okay, let's see. What do I actually have on me that might help here? Nothing on performance, unfortunately.
What about culture? That's probably not the type of culture it refers to.
Okay, so Okay, at the very least, that's a decent roll. That'll be a 15 just a 15. I can't add any. I can't find any bonuses I could throw onto this.
Okay, for a 15, you write it down and nothing immediately happens, but at the back of your mind, you feel like something's happened. Okay, I'm going to roll a d6, and that's going to determine how many turns it's going to take for Fee to show up.
Roll low. Roll low.
Okay, I've rolled.
Is it a very low number?
Wait and see. Yep, I've just taken the d6 I rolled. I put it next to the sticky notes I've been using to keep track of initiative, and I'll just lower it every time we come to the top of the round. And when it goes past 1, something will happen. And
Okay, I'm assuming that took my action.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say
Okay,
so.
then.
You got.
Okay,
to be
then.
fair, you got a lot-
Bonus. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go on. Yeah, to be fair, you got a
bonus
lot done this
action-
turn.
Bonus action, arcane muscles, and that's my turn.
Okay. Utri is done. There is one ape left that has yet to attack or do anything.
You can do it as a
And
bonus action and you hadn't done it yet?
No, I hadn't.
Okay. So, yeah, unfortunately, Inoltrare is currently on his own. So, I think that ape's going to go for him.
As it
That's
should.
advantage, sadly. Yep.
Okay, does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Give me your intelligence saving throw then, please.
Of course.
This has happened on every single
Yep.
attack.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning. Yep, every time one of these baboons hits with those bugs.
24 on the intelligence save.
Yeah, you're fine.
I feel like this could like very easily downward spiral into an infinite sunlock.
Yep, and that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is a very low saving throw.
I have resistance to bludgeoning damage. I'm not really worried in this fight. Thanks, Peltast.
Okay. Okay, and speaking of Inoltrare, it's your turn.
Am I still stunned? I assume so.
Yep, until the end of your next turn, so...
That's me done.
Okay.
Wait, weren't you
back
originally stunned? Weren't you originally stunned before your first turn?
Yeah, so this is the end of the next turn.
Okay.
No, like
So, yep, you're up.
if Inoltrare was stunned before he originally went, the end of his next turn would have been that first turn he did.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm mixing up you and Inoltrare on the initiative order.
You know, this is the first round, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought Inoltrare rolled really well this time.
No, I rolled dog shit. I got a 0. I'm at the end.
Yep, so we're at the top of the round, and... Yep, there's an ape that's adjacent to it. Inoltrare again, so unfortunately it's going to attack, but you're no longer stunned at least, so...
Hey!
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
No, I cast shield.
Okay. What does an Inoltrare's shield look like again?
Cheese?
Oh, yep. Yep. You summon a wall of cheese to
Yeah.
stop this literary onslaught. This is, of course, not the remotely the cheesiest thing involved in the equation.
See, I figured your shield would be like an apparition of a fee that you hide behind.
Oh, that would be sweet, but no, it's cheese.
Okay. that ape's going to give up. The other ape, the next ape is going to look at Utri, who's just interfered with the paper, which is very important to its boss. So it's going to start flipping through the paper it's holding and start reading this gibberish out. Please make me a charisma saving throw, Utri. Charisma charisma. That was it. Already used that, so we'll stay consistent.
Excellent. 4.
Oh, I'm afraid you're stunned until the end of your next turn. Okay. Next up, Capulet.
Okay. Capulet is going to use the wind to manipulate some spores towards the author. The author will make 2 DC 14 wisdom saves.
Okay. Not proficient.
Good shout.
That is a 7 and a 13.
Nice, misses both. So we can just roll 40-10. That is going to be 25 damage.
Ouch.
And let's see. I am going to create a spore cloud in... I'll just read how this works again. Produce a 5-foot spore cloud centered on itself, a cloud of poisonous spores that deal 2d6 damage to a non-plant creature that enters the area for the first time or starts their turn in it on a failed DC 11 con save. Yep, that's going to linger for 1 minute. It'll lightly obscure the area.
Okay. Anything else your turn?
Nope, but I assume that when the author and the baboons start their turns, they're going to be taking that damage.
Indeed. What was the save again, sorry? As it's now the author's turn.
A DC 11 Constitution save.
Okay. Okay, that's a natural 14, so the author's fine.
Dang it.
Okay. She is currently terrified of Capulet, so she is going to disengage and...
But that sounds like she wants to provoke an attack of opportunity.
I mean, no.
Oh
that's
no,
what
but if she's
disengaging
disengaging, oh, cowardly.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going to disengage. And I'm going to say she's going to run sort of nearby Inoltrare because, well, she's scared of Capulet, but she doesn't think much of Utri or Inoltrare at the moment.
I wish I had command. That'd be great for this scenario.
Well, you couldn't order her to stay in the fog cloud or to let her hit you, could you?
The mold tells her what to do.
Oh my god. We're just roasting H.P. Lovecraft. Okay, that's her go. So up next is a baboon, which is... yeah, that's the one that she commanded to attack you last round, so...
Well, one of the ones she commanded to attack me last round.
Yeah. That's
the other's not around
19.
anymore.
This is true. That's a natural 19 from the baboon.
Well, okay, that passes the save.
Okay. And this baboon is not too bright, so it's just going to attack you.
Okay, does light obscuration incur any penalties?
Yeah. think it increases AC, doesn't it?
The environment.
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
No.
A lightly obscured area is one that creates a minimal but not insignificant amount of visual impairment. A moderately wooded area, lingering smoke from a stacked cloud, can all cause an area to feel obscured. When within this area, creatures have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight. Oh.
Better get hiding.
Alright, no penalty in the attack.
Okay. Well, the good news is that's a natural 7 for a total of 11.
Well, that's not going to hit, but I'm going to Arcane Riposte it anyway.
Roll away. And what damage are we doing today?
More acid, why not?
Okay. Roll your damage. Well, roll your
It is
attack.
15 for the attack.
That hits.
Oh, thank goodness. And then that's going to be 3d6. 9.
Yep. You have successfully converted this baboon into a baboon skeleton with some bleach paper.
Nice.
I've done this twice in front of her now.
Well, no,
I'm
to be
running
fair,
out
you've
of
run away
things
to
that...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running out of things that aren't her to turn into a pile of bones.
Yeah, you've already earned the most kills this battle. Okay. Next up, well, that baboon is not going to be taking its attack after all. So next up is another baboon. I think this is the one that attacked you. Yeah, this is the one that was adjacent to Utri before she moved. So with no other targets, it's going to attack Inoltrare.
Of course. Good choice.
Alright.
As they say in Shadowrun, Geek the Mage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to assume a 6 is not going to hit.
Absolutely not.
Yep. It takes a swing at Inoltrare, misses, drops a couple of the books. The author just makes a groan of frustration and shouts, "Why am I surrounded by these incompetents?"
It was kind of your idea to go for and kidnapping a load of baboons, right? Like, you could have kidnapped, like, I don't know, academics? Then they might have been competent, but you chose baboons.
Academics just have are inflicted with the woke mind virus, and I do not need their help. Too far?
I'm gonna cast lightning bolt on you as soon as I can.
Okay. That baboon's got nothing, so Utri.
My turn. My turn's over.
Okay. Oh yeah, you were stunned. But
Yeah.
good news. You'll hear footsteps. And the door crashes open. As Fee steps forward.
Hey,
So I rolled a one on that
oh,
six. I rolled a 1 on that d6.
Nice.
And he looks in and shouts, everyone, I need you to get back to my house quickly.
Oh no, is there something wrong with the dinner?
Yeah, you could say that. What's going on here?
Bad fiction?
Gotta help us for being attacked by a bad author with baboons.
Yeah.
Wait. You're the author who beefed with the author of In Grim Shadows. And with that, they're going to pull out their slingshot and take a shot at the author. Like, this is a, oh my god, I finally get to kill this person sort of dealing.
For somebody
but that's
who- For somebody who vomited on their first murder of a person, Fee certainly is very gung-ho about this one.
Well, this is different. This is someone who everyone hates on Fantasy Tumblr.
Yeah, they hired them one time to do an adaptation of In Grim Shadows, turn it into a novelization. But it turns out that they were transposic.
Oh my god.
I can't just keep giving you inspiration just for coming up with good puns.
You could give it to me instead. I didn't earn it, but I want it.
Sure.
Anyway, they rolled a natural 20.
Which isn't. Well, I'm not
Oh
sure how I feel
yeah,
about
we're
this.
GMPCing now. She comes in and
Look at
totally
how
kills everyone. Oh, they come in and totally kill everyone, honest.
Look at how awesome and cool Fee is.
This is the author's OC. Do not steal.
Yep.
Why would you do that? Look, they wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Iris. I literally
no,
wrote the
this
math
is-
the entire session as a gag.
Oh no, this is Utri's OC. Do not steal.
Exactly. Anyway, that's 11 points of damage as the projectile just bonks slightly off her head. Home Alone style.
Nice one, Fee.
Well, which I mean, it's like she just got hit by a paint can in the face. And then Fee bonus action makes their Cloak of Billowing Billow. And it's a baboon's turn. The baboon is going to see this new threat and charge at Fee. If you've got something, I think you get an attack of opportunity against it in Inoltrare.
I've used my reaction, unfortunately.
Okay. So, yep, it's going to try and bonk Fee. Uh, 18 hits. They take 4 points of damage, bludgeoning. And they need to make a Constitution saving throw, which they have a penalty to. But that's a 16, so they're fine. Yep. And it's Inoltrare's go.
Okay. I am gonna do Old Faithful. Lightning Bolt.
Hide behind Fee.
And then hide behind Fee. Lightning Bolt, then hide behind Fee. So I'm gonna position myself in such a way as I can get as many of them as possible, but absolutely the author. The author is critical. I'm not so fussed about the baboons, but the author absolutely. I will take attacks of opportunity if necessary to do so.
Yep. She only brought you torture. That's what happens when it's you that's standing in the path of a lightning bolt.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is a saving throw.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw. How many enemies have I gotten in the mix on this one?
Okay, so you've got... I'm gonna say, yep, one of the baboons that was near you's moved away. Another one moved in to attack you, so you can target that.
Sweet.
All the ones that targeted Capulet have been deleted by Capulet.
A fair warning for all of you.
The other two baboons, I'm going to say you can hit one of them without also hitting Capulet and Utri, but you could always try and hit them if you want.
Sure, let's include Capulet in there.
Okay.
At 23 HP? No, even less. 17.
You should be alright, right? You got Dex.
No, I don't.
Oh shit, okay. You'll probably be alright, right?
I have 0 Dex. I have 0 Dex save. I don't have anything to do with Dex in terms of, well, I have sleight of hand, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am going to.
Maybe
I'm gonna
not
say
then. I
sure about this
don't want
next.
to drop Capulet now. I thought you had good Dex for some reason.
I have 25 max HP. You don't want to kill Capulet.
No, I don't. So that's not that. We'll go for the safer option.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll need
so
Dex
you're
saves.
targeting. Yep. So you're targeting two of the baboons and the boss.
Yep.
So we'll start with
36
the boss.
damage on a failure, 18 on a success.
The boss got a natural 19.
Okay.
No, she didn't. She failed.
Are you using an ability?
Petrichor's coin.
Yeah. The boss failed.
It's such a great item, but it has such a heavy cost.
36 lightning
No, we
damage.
kill all of them before.
Natural one. Natural one for the most distant for one of the baboons.
36 lightning damage.
A natural 7 for the other baboon. I don't think that's going to win.
36 lightning damage.
Yep. Okay. These two are baboons fry.
Good old faithful.
Okay, and 36 lightning damage. You say?
Yep, 36 lightning damage. I'm going to use a bonus
Okay.
action to roll a portent.
Yeah. The author is now completely smouldering in more ways than one.
Pixel, I think you did me a real solid by using Petrichor's coin there.
Yeah, you did me real solid by not killing me.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Have a nat 20.
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay. You got anything else?
That's me done. Oh, I'll move behind
Okay.
Fee to hide behind Fee.
Oh, hey, Inoltrare.
Hi, Fee.
So, not that I'm complaining. Why are we trying to kill this author?
It's a long story, but mostly we've been hearing this narrator in our heads. You remember how you teleported to the tower? We think that was this author's work, and
Huh.
yeah, it's been weird.
I thought that was a dream. I thought it was weird. I definitely made it home on time for supper.
Yeah, and that never happens when you visit us. So, I don't think this author really knows us well at all.
So we're taking her down.
Yeah, seems mean.
Cool. She is pretty average.
She said bad things about Capulet and Utri, and probably about me as well, but most of the bad things were about Capulet. And some about...
That was an awful joke, Bree.
It was. I was just going to push past it.
Look, we can't all have Pixel's wit. Anyway. So yeah, we're back to the top of the round. A baboon has just witnessed Utri completely nuking two of its friends and its boss. So it's going to...
Utri didn't do that.
No.
sorry, not Utri, Inoltrare.
No, hold on. I think you're onto something there.
Charisma saving throw, please, Inoltrare.
Charisma saving throw. Here we go. I should have given that nat 20 to myself. Okay, let's go. Ah, it's bad. It's 11. Oh, I have inspiration.
That's
I'm going to
exact-
re-roll it. Oh, never mind.
I'll stop you there. 11's exactly what you needed.
Whew. Thank you, Nashville.
Okay, you're fine then. And, yep, Capulet, it's your go.
Okay. I am going to stroll right up to the author, and we are going to natural 20 a two-handed battle axe slash.
Okay.
Yes.
This might be it.
So I'm
Oh,
rolling
hey, I saw this happen.
1d10 plus 3 and doubling the damage.
Ooh.
That is going to be 20 slashing
Steal-
damage.
Okay, to steal a phrase from a much, much popular work, how do you not want to do this?
I am going to slash her so that like it goes between her. Oh no! If she's holding her hands up, I'll slash like the palms of her hands.
Ow.
Yeah. So
Ouch.
going to sting if she tries to use that magical paper again. And I'm going to let her live. I'm not going to do anything, but I am going to walk over to the circled in baboon and just use my foot to lightly like smudge part of the circle away.
Okay. So, you sort of turn away from the now stricken author, who's basically on the floor bleeding. Like, as you said, she'll live, but she's probably not going to be writing for a year or two at least. Could you give me an intelligence arcana check to try and interfere with the chalk circle? Because obviously it's got magic running through it. It's more than just chalk.
Okay. That is a natural 20 for 19.
Damn. Yep. So you just sort of it's like you know a bit about this, and you just sort of notice like one rune you've recognised from your studies. You just kick it, and there's a sort of a audible clicking noise. Well, an audible whining noise as the entire spell just sort of flares up and dissipates.
Now I can't be responsible for whatever the baboon decides to do.
Thanks for that. You wouldn't believe how sore being enamored made my back.
Well, see fit to
Well.
deal with her any way you want.
Oh yes. Well, you kids might not want to hang around. This could get very ugly. And you realise he's holding a handful of his own poop already.
Okay. So is this combat basically over?
Yep. As you free the baboon, the sort of other baboons just stop their attack, and they sort of drop the paper because their actual boss is here now, and they've got a job to do, as they sort of quietly trundle out of the room. Not the
Right,
ones you produced smoking craters, of course. Well, the acid bleach skeletons and the fried baboons aren't going anywhere.
I'm going to pick up the paper from the table if Utri left it there,
Okay.
and I'm going to dip the quill in some ink.
Okay. As you're doing this, he pipes up and says, "Okay, we need to get back to my house soon. It's okay. So my dad wanted to invite Inoltrare to Baboonmas dinner. So he sent my mum round to Trycon Tower, and she knocked on the door, and Felix was there. Okay, we need to get
Oh,
there
no.
now before Felix eats all the best potatoes. You'll go for the crispy ones, the smallest ones.
We can't let that happen.
Capulet dips the quill into the ink and then starts writing. And so, Capulet, Inoltrare, Utri, and Fee were teleported back to Fee's house. Shortly thereafter, the magical elements that the author used to distort reality became mundane permanently.
All right, and yeah, as the home of this now infamous author, who is going to be well, not be doing much authoring for a while, fades away, and the scent of baboon dung mixes with the scent of fried baboon and the tang of acid. You find the rather more pleasant smell of a plump Baboonmas goose filling your nostrils. Well, Capulet doesn't have nostrils, but presumably she has some sort of sense organ.
Oh, I'm so hungry. All I've eaten is all of this cheese in my pocket.
Utri immediately takes both the goose's legs.
I am. Okay, and
No,
you
it's
realise
good.
they've in Inoltrare, you see that the Clatchers have made a cheese sauce especially for you, using new gravy.
Yay! Thank
Capulet.
you.
You see, I guess it's like it'll be like a nice pile of mulch for you to sort of stand in and digest while everyone's eating.
Aw, you know her so well.
And Utri, well, you see they've gone out of their way to pull up an extra stool, and they've just set up an extra table just to make sure there's a space for you.
I am the queen of the goose legs. And she begins eating the goose.
And yeah, one last thing. George Clatcher steps forward and says, "Well, it's always lovely to have Fiddlesticks friends round.
Fiddlesticks.
So Fee Fi Fo Thumb, would you like to do the honors and
Utri is holding that
crackers?
so many laughs right now.
Okay. Yeah. So Fee sort of like this is probably the one time they're not wearing like a hooded cloak. So like they're wearing quite a nice sort of suit with a bow tie actually. And they sort of shudder slightly to Utri's grin, but they hand out Christmas crackers, which for the American at the table is basically like a paper tube with a small explosive inside, and you two people pull them, and the winner gets whatever's inside.
Sounds fake.
Yeah, you think if anything they're American, but
I believe the winner is whoever has the longer half.
yeah, that's right. The trick is to just hold slightly closer to the end, so the other person tears it, and that's how you'd also let a kid win. So yeah, you all pull Christmas crackers with one another. You get very silly, cheap-looking paper crowns, which you're obliged to wear.
GM, I have a question. What's a Christmas cracker?
I just explained it. Oh,
Do you mean like a
yeah.
Baboonmas one, or...?
Yes, baboons crackers. They're traditionally to scare off the baboons.
Yeah.
Baboon barrel.
They contain slightly more, like, potent explosives than the ones we have. So they can make a real loud thunderclap to scare off a baboon.
Okay. And I have completely lost the loot for this session, but basically you get the loot in the crackers.
Paper crown for everyone.
Yay!
Hooray!
We beat up that all.
Okay.
That's reward enough.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the important thing. We could have
okay.
experienced death of the author, but okay.
I mean, I'm not sure how alive you think that baboon is going to leave her.
I got a joke in my cracker. It says, "Why are baboons always drinking in the park? It's the only place with monkey
Why?
bars."
Hey. And everyone at the table gives a forced laugh.
What are monkey bars?
Oh, it's like a toy. It's big bars that you can climb on and have fun with.
Okay.
It's
okay,
training
you know
apparatus.
Yeah, you know
Okay.
the bars you swing from at the park. You keep saying they're for training. No, they're just monkey bars.
Okay. So Utri,
Yes.
you pull a cracker with feet, and out pops an entire pair of boots.
Who made
Well?
these ones?
Well, this is odd. Well, these were just the first Baboonmas crackers I could find in the cupboard. They don't seem to have a manufacturer's label on them. Must be some sort of luxury cracker. Enjoy, Utri. You have the boots of speed.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry about this, by the way.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. Inoltrare, who do you pull your cracker with?
Felix, he's distracted eating food.
Felix,
Oh, yeah.
to distract him from eating food.
Yeah. Okay, so Felix basically, like, he doesn't even pretend. He's just like, he's got his thumb up the entire, like, maybe, like, a good third up the way of the actual cracker. But inexplicably, you get the larger half still. And out pops a small brooch in a, brooch in a little, a little paper bag.
You can canonically, right now, determine that they are called brooches in Aetos.
True. You know what? I'll do that.
It would save me personally a lot of hassle.
You've heard of these. Very rarely a dragon will willingly hand over a scale.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to broach the subject with you, but we've already had one in the series.
Hey.
Yeah. And a sufficiently talented jewel maker or wizard can create one of these. You have a brooch of shielding.
Ooh.
I wanted it to be just the amulet of no return. We lost track of it. It's in the cracker. You can't return it.
Lovely. Oh wow, I have resistance to so many things. 2 things. 3 things.
What did I have? Capulet.
Torture, insults.
A second coin of Petrichor.
That would be very funny, wouldn't it?
The double-sided coin of Petrichor. It has no weaknesses.
It has no strengths.
It just makes you always fail your next saving throw.
Exactly.
Everyone within 10 meters of the coin always fails a saving throw.
Very quick fights.
Okay, Capulet. Oddly enough, you get a book. It's a beautiful leather-bound tome, and inexplicably, it actually has a picture of you the Inoltrare and Utri on it.
I didn't authorize this.
On the inside, and it's it's just like beautifully bound, and this is the Book of Storing.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, it's extra-dimensional storage space, but it's more like secret extra-dimensional storage space. And you can actually put extra-dimensional storage items in there safely.
Yeah, so we can put it in our extra-dimensional storage spaces, which we all have, because... Wait, we don't bother with it.
And you'll be reminded of your beautiful friendships with Fee every time you use it.
I can't remember if Inoltrare's extra-dimensional space is in his sleeves or in his hat.
Yeah. And we'll just end as Fee starts wrestling with Felix over the last roasted onion.
As they're wrestling over it, Utri eats the last one.
Of course.
Capulet is going to make Fee fail their contested...
Okay, yep, so Fee fails this check, and Felix immediately grabs the onion, which is immediately grabbed by Utri.
Technically, it's a saving throw, but you're trying to save the food, so...
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, from Fee's perspective, they were making a saving throw because it was against an NPC. Yep, and so we pan back from the satisfied expressions of both Utri and Capulet. And yep, that's the session. Thank you for playing.
Oh, it was great. Well done, Bree. Well done.
Thank you for having us.
We're doing this miracle.
It really is. Yeah, that's been awesome. Yeah, let me put a... Oh, Al, you do it every time. You turn it just as the session ends. Let me put a shout out in for Bree. There we go.
You always miss Nick's birthday D&D games.
God damn it. It's not my birthday.
You missed
Everyone's
Capulet
favourite
reaching
crumpet.
maximum sass.
Yeah, your SAS games, you've all had an absolutely fantastic SAS game this session.
Becca just fucking
lost
opened the
Sassy
door to
Charles.
shout happy birthday into the room. This is
Happy
what you've all
birthday,
done.
Thank you for your service, Becca.
Oh, yeah, this has been wonderful. Anyone want to shill anything? I'll start with Bree since the shout out's already going in right now.
Yep. I guess next week I'll be doing my usual streaming. Like, obviously I've got this very cool VTube done by Goblin Hellion, who was in the chat earlier. But Monday I'll be sort of live. I'll be putting on my cosplay and being live action tiefling to stream more Golden Sun.
Nice.
Wednesday I'll be streaming non cosplay. Thursday I believe I'll be on Keith's channel for some Lancer.
That's gonna be good. I'm
And
excited for that.
I don't think anything's actually happening Friday,
Nope.
unless I'm mistaken. Yep, cool. I'll have Friday off. I can actually maybe I'll actually get to play some Baldur's Gate.
I love how I confirmed that as if I've got your calendar in front of me or something. You're not doing anything on Friday, I promise you that.
Yeah.
It has been decided.
I've decided, yeah.
Yeah. Nick mandated day off.
Yep. How about you,
Going to
Pixel?
work.
Is there anything you wanna talk about or shill?
Well, nothing to show right now aside from Lancer campaign, which I'm part of. That is going on over at twitch.tv/KaneSD's channel. That has been fantastic. Myself, not a lot going on, but I hope that I will be able to arrange even more Guild of Icons adventures in the new year. I've got plenty ideas. I just need to sit down and plan out sessions and figure out dates for them.
I'm very excited.
So hopefully, I will be able to put you all through your paces.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Iris, what about you?
I also hope to next year be doing more Guild of Icons adventure sessions. I have one that I've been playing for a while, and I just never got around to writing.
You could say it just never planned out.
Oh, is that the level 10 one?
Yeah, the Return to Cantlore.
I'm excited by that.
Yeah. I also have a Ko-fi.com/iris_spring if you want to help me get a new monitor so I can have access to my computer again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's...
But until that happens, I don't have any other plans.
Yeah, there we go. That's the wrong one. Yeah, and as for me, I haven't got many plans either. Lancer, as Bree said, next week on Keith's channel. That's on Thursday. I'm going to be doing a few more Nick Attempts. I've got a bunch of games to do before January. Jesus Christ, I got to do a lot of Nick Attempts. But otherwise, I've got most of the week off. And I continue to prep for things like Mobius Command and all that, which will be kicking off again in the new year. And we have a bunch of games getting planned now that are going to be really exciting. The games are not themselves going to be excited. There's some interesting things in the works that will be coming very, very soon. And yeah, I think that's all of us. So I'm going to go to the outro screen and say goodnight to everyone. Thank you again, Bree, for running a fantastic session. I really enjoyed it. For wanting it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was great.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Nice all. Have a good weekend.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. It's been a wonderful Baboonmas. If we don't see you, before the new year, I hope you have a wonderful Baboonmas of your own. If you observe the Night of Baboons and Terror. But yes, we'll be back soon with more stuff, to look forward to in the new year. And a huge thank you to everyone who supports us on Ko-fi, on Twitch, on YouTube, and even on Patreon. Their names are going to be popping up on the left there. I'm just going to dip the audio a little. Their names are going to be popping up on the left there, so a huge thank you to Ikifu, Supertalia DX, Willow, Alwyven, Ben Newben, Bringing the Revolution. Ikifu again, I've kept you in twice by accident. Catbat, Neo Gets, 8-Bit Goggles, Aeon, Born Typing, Craig Perko, Crimson Hales, Summer B, Terran Jokes. Absolutely wonderful group of people supporting all of this and more over on Ko-fi.com/HisCursedness. If you want to get your name on that screen, you can go there and support on any of the memberships. But yeah, we'll be back soon with some more chaos and have a wonderful Baboonmas or holiday period of any kind if you observe them. And we'll see you soon. Good night.